Uh-huh.
Hello?
Are we live?
Ah!
Hello!
Internet.
Yay! Do.
Welcome, Dungeon Master.
Oh, Joe, you're muted. You got no volume.
Yeah, I can't hear you on the stream.
Stream volume.
No, I can
Yes.
hear everybody but you. Also, I'm the dungeon master. Today, Renora wins.
Yay,
She wins
we
the Dungeons
win!
and the Dragons. Oh,
We win!
dang.
What a twist.
All right, there we go. Like I was saying, welcome back to Nary Playbook, episode 7. We do have our charity still going on for the Trevor Project.
Oh, Megan Dog, be safe.
Please do not forget that if you are interested in contributing anything, we do have that going on to the end of the year. Even $1 is a good help. I do have some rewards if you want to throw some money down. $5 allows you to create, message me. I can create an NPC for you within this campaign. If you put down a decent amount, we can, a group of us will actually get together for a game that we all actually own for a good fun activity. Other than that, if you watched our previous stream, you know that we actually have an intro now. It was upgraded by Ryan, who's the player of our other campaign. Mine was a little bit less fancy. So she did upgrade it, and she also made a version for this campaign. So, for anybody's interested, we will switch to it now. All right. Whenever anybody gets updated.
I will have eventually all the drawings. I just taking time.
By the way, what is the love music?
I think she say love the music.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
gotcha.
that was super cool. I loved that.
Yes.
I'ma cry.
So yes,
I heard
our
about
friend
the music,
RJ did make the audio.
Yep.
Yes.
Artwork will be updated soon by our very own Mixus when she gets time to do some artwork, and we'll
I had a
update it in there.
momentary panic moment. I thought I deleted a whole bunch of artwork earlier today, and
Oh,
that
no.
was not good because I had all of my things, and I found it, so it's fine.
Good.
Oh, so Oz was found.
It was found, but it was scary because I had a moment like, ah.
Nah.
So, with that, it's been a couple weeks, so I gotta try to remember everything. Where you guys last left off, most of you were imprisoned, but you were essentially free, just locked into the grounds due to the fact is they didn't really have much proof against you, and that one of you was actually an aberrant soldier, so they really had no legal ways to actually imprison you. Since you would have actually had to oblige by the aberrant law, not the island's law. They still would not let you freely go anywhere else. You had to stay in the grounds. Mixus asking a favor out of the matron of the island. They headed their way down and decided to discuss legally about how this would work out, becoming the release of everyone, but with a couple favors that had to be done since nothing is really done for free in this world. Already letting Mixus know ahead of time that she's willing to help, but you'll have to help her in response. Nothing major, but that there is a mystery going on, and a murderer has been moving their way around the island with a specific kind of MO. Seems to go for rich married couples. It originally looks like a thief, or looks like a breaking and entering, but nothing is stolen, but the bodies are mangled beyond belief. Taken so long for basically anybody to actually identify them. Originally put as maybe a crime of passion, but it's been done so many times that it looks like there's just someone out there that is just, this is what they do. A psychopath.
And didn't they steal things from the like the priestess people?
Yes,
You know, the
so
high matron people.
They don't know much about this person, but they did steal a specific trinket from the actual matron's order, which are the clerics of this island. She didn't fully explain what the item is that was stolen, but that it had a significant value. They don't believe that the item can still be returned. It's probably been destroyed, sold, pawned, whatever. But justice must be served. You were given an option. She wants this person returned alive. For all intents and purposes, yes, you would have to beat them up a little bit, so damage is fine. But they need to speak for their crimes. She is willing to pay you to make sure that this is done correctly under her specific parameters. Damaged, but living. Basically, he needs to be able to talk. You know, you can cut off an arm, a leg. Doesn't need it for speaking. He needs to be able to explain himself. She's still willing to pay you if the body is dead. Justice is still served, but it's not what they want.
Great.
So higher value for alive, lesser value for death. Either way, it's still a reward. And that's where we left off. Currently, right now, you guys are about... Make sure that you guys actually see the right map. Yes, you do. You guys are about here.
Sorry, can you
Where?
do that one more time?
It didn't show.
With explanation for the visually impaired reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're right outside the little like area that they brought us in. Remember, we came out the back door.
Yes. So you guys would have... Where you left with her is essentially here. This is the front of the building. This is the back of the building. So you guys would have... She would have had you walk through the woods, and she would have dropped you off at this building. Again,
Which
there
is
was more
kind of
stuff
like where we
around,
first
but that's
came
where you
in.
guys are now. You guys would have had to go through a crowd, since there must be some kind of civil unrest in the city. And there is very, very dangerous vandalization going on. But where you guys are now is outside the city. So you are not affected by what is going on right now in the town.
Yeah, we're closer to the little like cluster of buildings that had red roofs than the blue roofs now. So
Correct.
Yes.
I'm doing it for Amanda so she understands.
Oh, gotcha.
I appreciate it.
We're closer to where all the cherry blossoms are on the map.
Okay. Thank
Isn't
you.
isn't that where you got food for Henry from, or is that the other little cluster?
I got food from Henry in the little cluster here, the blue,
Okay.
small blue roofed
Okay.
ones closer to the bridge.
Is the city that we're nearby where the last place that the murder was?
She actually
Or,
didn't
like,
really
the
give you
last
much
murder?
information about the location. She just, well, okay.
Oh.
She gave you essentially
Okay.
4 places that are still kind of under lockdown by the current soldiers as far as still in the investigation.
Yeah.
I will mark them for you as far as locations of where they are.
Okay.
Also, Helga took off because she needs to find a bird to get a message to home. So either a bird or a bar, one of the two. I don't know if she would know where like bird sending I don't think they like
Like an
advertise
owl reef? I don't know.
yeah, like
Send a fox instead of a fax. A fox.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fox.
It's like a post office.
Yeah.
Basically.
Foxes.
Yeah, so like I don't know if they like advertise where they, like you said, like an
Perfect.
owlry or like
Yes.
where you can rent a bird, I guess.
There is no
I don't know.
advertisement nearby, so if you're trying to look for something, it depends on where you want to go.
Helga just wants to get away from the group. So like I said, either a bar or a bird.
Okay.
Whatever she finds first, she will take.
Okay, then we're gonna get back to you.
As soon as we like get let go, you're gonna be like deuces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
absolutely.
Okay.
Because Fierna was like, we can't lose her. She's part of this, and took off after her, if I remember correctly.
So there are 3 locations of where there are recent. They didn't say how recent, but still recent where they're under investigation. This spot, here, here, and here. I marked them with red, blue circles.
Perfect. Is the Southern Village a place too? Or
Yeah, so they're all houses, all very, very rich houses. The Southern Village itself doesn't necessarily have many rich houses, so it's one of the few. Northern Village would be processed as maybe like a rich miner, or maybe like the miner's manager. Someone who doesn't actually work in the mine, but they've, been retired, so they have the money.
supervisor?
Another one is actually inside Mount Khalid.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then the other one is in the Eastern Village outside of the harbor. So it's like kind of like in the Eastern Village, but you could easily get there from the harbor too, since they're 2 different locations, but very close.
Well. Is there any rich people in the Western Village?
Are there
the
rich
West?
people in the Western Village?
Yeah.
Are you saying this out loud, or are
'cause
you asking
said
me as a DM?
that they're kind of all like richer houses, right?
Well, so yeah, there's.
Back to the
you
Western
don't-
Village.
I mean,
We're supposed to stay out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
we're-
yeah, you're not.
That's
allowed
where, oh shoot! I should look at my notes before I start talking.
Because that's where
you guys
Helga's
aren't allowed.
from,
You
so
guys
she
aren't allowed to
needs-
associate
Oh.
yourself with the clan that dominates the Western Village currently.
I'm like looking at the map, like that's the only spot without a red dot.
Yeah,
Oh man.
they don't
We're not
fuck
supposed to
with
go
our
there.
shifter barbarians too often. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
it
they're
wasn't
fine.
particularly wealthy.
hey, I take it.
Would we know where most of the rich people go? Probably.
So rich people. So the island itself is not like separated by wealth and poor. Each
Yeah.
town itself has its own different financial district of either high or low. The only one that really technically supports a high economic value due to its business is the city of Khalid. Outside of that, every village has their wealthy and their poor. The wealthy for like the southern village would be like people who were knighted once upon a time. And this is where they went to retire to have a simpler life, but they still were wealthy, so they still got themselves like a keep. The Eastern Village would be most likely people who are maybe traders who have made a good sum of fortune off of a very unique trade. Most likely like leathers and hides, basically animal pelts and stuff like that. The one in north of villages, like I said, would most likely be someone who made a good chunk of change off of something that was mined inside the actual mountain. Well, that's technically a miner or specifically a like agent who actually hired a group to go inside, like someone who just made like a rare fortune. And someone inside Mount Khalid would actually specifically be there probably because it's easier for them to stay inside the mountain and be rich, and because the mountain demands like their property rate inside the mountain is quite lower. So being rich inside the mountain isn't as noteworthy as being rich outside the mountain.
Sure.
Was there a pattern like throughout the city? When was the last murder, and what city?
So
Like, does it show what
they don't
like,
know
north,
out of all the
south?
they don't know out of the four of these which one came first. The reason why these are in the investigation is still unsure of the time parameters of all these, but they pretty much assume that all four of these have been hit within the last week. The specific specs of them are as such: always a husband and wife, always mangled beyond belief, usually dead holding each other, but in a way so that they were like they didn't die holding each other. It's like the killer forced them to actually hold each other after they mangled them up. And usually, based off the MO, it looks like the place wasn't originally trashed before they got home. It was done that specifically for some reason after the fact, like it didn't need to be done. But the specific trinkets that have been stolen from each place that have been something that was not in their books. For example, the southern village was a lord and lady. It doesn't say much more than that. It says the specific item they had was a specific sword that has been missing from the human capital for 200 years. It has been reported stolen. Out of the eastern village, there is a specific very rare dragon stone that they have. Dragonstone is illegal. Out of the northern village, there is a specific kind of ornate chest. They have refused to open it due to what they believe is a curse. But due to the design of the chest, it is most likely stolen goods, like pirated treasure. And inside the mountain, they have not fully investigated what has missed yet. But the thing that has been stolen is something that they didn't rightfully have belonging to them.
Sorry, which one was the sword from?
Southern village.
The
It's
south.
southern.
Thank you.
Sword is southern village. Eastern village is the dragon stone. Northern village is the cursed treasure. And no reported missing of Mount Khalid.
Yet.
Correct.
Okay.
You do see that based off of this, they don't know which one came first, but the first reported call-in of the incident was at the Eastern Village. That was the first one that was reported of like a neighbor noticing that the glass was shattered, walked inside, saw the bodies missing. Northern Village the next day, Southern Village a couple hours after that, and Mount Khalid in the past 2 hours.
So they could potentially be escalating.
Possibly. There is only
my
one other
criminal
thing
minds.
to note. Only one other thing to note is that every mark that is made has no residue of any kind of metal that they know of. Whatever mangled them up was not made by a quote-unquote physical object. Not really magic either. So, and when they say magic, they say a spell. So, They assume
So it
someone's
could
walking
be-
around with an enchanted weapon.
Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Could be an enchanted weapon.
Sorry. You said that my brain dissociated for like half a second. The items that are missing are enchanted weapons, or the killer
The weapon
probably has an
used to
enchanted
kill
weapon.
is the most likely enchanted weapon.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yay for Sarah taking notes.
Yeah, figuratively, I'm like.
Yeah, I know, right?
I took some.
That's why you go back and look at these notes, and then you're just like, the what?
Yeah.
Huh?
When the glove.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have to lure him out somehow.
Mhm.
I'm gonna nod over to Xander. Mr. Magnificent over there, you're gonna be
Yeah.
abused.
Of course. I could be the distraction.
Are we
Wait.
saying we're using him as bait?
Bait's another
Well,
word.
That's right.
Couples, right? It'll be him and one of us.
Oh,
And
Losers.
we're gonna have to pretend and that the group can watch from afar, and we can get the jump on this person.
Love
Yeah.
it.
That'd be good.
I want to double check the book to see if there's anything in there about sword, dragon, stone.
Oh,
Treasure. I don't know.
you're like
If there's like
your
any sort of,
tourist
like,
guidebook.
I don't know. If you unlock these.
No, going through it, it doesn't specifically say like where you can find specific items. It more or less like kind of like the closest thing you can, I guess. You know what? Give me an investigation check. See if
Okay.
anything relates.
Yeah. I'm just like looking for something to. I forgot how to read.
You know, it's one of those
Uh,
days. You just words.
Yeah,
Staring at the
nothing in the
page,
book
like-
really like gives you any inkling of how this relate. It doesn't really give you anything. Not really.
Nothing. All right. Well,
Renora's brain disassociated for half a second. She's like, oh.
honestly, she's taken after me.
Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm part of the gang now, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking fair enough, like, right? Because if not, I can
Old friends. Sorry, I didn't talk about.
Okay.
Oh no.
I guess. Okay. I just thought
And
you
she's
were.
not gonna attack
gangs.
any more dragons.
No,
Good.
I won't.
You will
Yes.
have to apologize to him later.
Yeah, I've heard.
Okay.
Apologizing to the
As long
dragons.
as
You know,
you know
that's-
that you have to apologize to a dragon later, then that's okay. Then you can be our
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
We'll cross
Cool.
that bridge when we get there.
Oh, sure. Mixus says to apologize, and you're like, yeah, sure. Helga says to apologize, and you're like, what'd you say?
Yeah,
Hey,
I did. Wait, did Helga say that?
No, Helga's not there. That
Oh,
was just
dang.
Renora.
No, yeah, you're right.
No, that
Renora's
was
kind
just-
of a bitch
Try
like
to
that.
find something
was
a
just-
message.
She was gonna laugh in
Yeah,
your
I was
face when you pointed it out and be
Yeah,
like,
I
"What's
was gonna say,
wrong,
that was just
Bestie?
from
You
the last
mad?"
Yes, Helga is mad. Just not for that reason.
just always mad.
I mean, fair. It's like the Hulk. They're always mad. They're always angry.
Yeah. Okay, so Xander,
where
you
should we
and
go?
That's a good question.
We are just
Someone.
standing out here.
Yeah.
in the
If we
woods.
want to.
oh, are we just staying in the woods? We should probably
Yeah.
go somewhere.
Helga, which way did you go?
Probably back because like the closest civilization she would have seen would have been back the way they came, right?
Yeah.
Please
Okay,
The
so
most
when
populous.
Fairness suggests using Xander as bait, I'm gonna be like, yeah, and then Helga can be his wife, and then be like, wait, what? Where'd she go?
I don't know. She's my
Where did
guide.
you go?
Look,
The guide went
I
that
feel-
way.
did
So-
you go? So, Helga, would you have gone towards the red roofed
Probably, like,
buildings? Okay.
wherever the closest group of people
That
were.
would be the closest
yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Like I said, she needs a bird and a bar. So, not a bar, duh. A bar.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not a bird this time.
So should we go after her?
I mean, we should keep tabs on her.
I'm gonna say yes.
Gonna need her for this mission, so yeah, we should probably grab her.
Yeah. Fair enough.
She seemed really mad. So you first.
Gladly.
Sure.
So
Yes.
let's pet her.
I'll lead the way.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Helga then.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're trying to go in an opposite direction of where they are, you're gonna head back into town. There are a couple bars. One is getting pretty trashed right now due to the vandalism.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is somewhat intact. Looks like it's trying to rebuild. Looks like they kind of like trashed it recently and they left away. But yes, there are
So
two
she-
bars.
So they went back towards the blue buildings then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I would have gone towards the red roof. The red roof inn.
You said you wanted to go somewhere else that they weren't. They were heading towards this direction, so
Oh,
you would have
okay.
had to keep following them then.
Eh,
Sure.
Okay, well then I guess we're going to the blue people.
So, you which tavern are you going to? Are you going to go to the one that's currently getting vandalized, or the one that was already vandalized?
I'll go to the one that was already vandalized.
Okay.
As much as I would love to get into a fight, I got shit to do.
Okay. So you make your way over to, glass shattered. They got some like wood up to kind of like barred up from future vandals. As you get in, you do see a large human standing there. A female has her hair kind of tied up, little shades on the sides, and she really, has her arms kind of straight postured, kind of looks at you. Weapons on you?
I just point to the giant axe on my back.
Leave it there.
Okay. As long as I can see it, it's
No,
very important to me.
I don't care what happens. You can't bring it in. You got anything else?
I'm wearing pelts.
Okay.
You really want to search me?
I mean, it's my job.
Well, come at it then.
Okay. Are you as a DM? Are you actually? Do you have anything else on you that's weapon?
She has a dagger that she probably
Okay.
forgot about because she's so
Deception
angry.
check.
But oh, fun.
You are actively hiding a weapon.
I mean, yeah, you right. That's a natural 20 for 20.
Okay. He pats you down.
Love it.
Wow, way to go. Way to go.
Whether
I
it's in
got
a
that
very
dagger
good,
tucked in my.
whether it's a really good spot or not, he does not find it. He's like, all right,
Oh man,
you
it's
can
a
get the axe when
dude.
you come back out.
Damn
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Get your hands off me.
As you head inside, you find yourself into like a trashed up bar. There's still some blood over the place. Some stools are tipped over. They're trying to fix up some stuff right now. One of the bartenders clean up. You see some regulars there. See a female bartender, tiefling. Looks at you. Have a seat wherever there's a spot available. I'll get to you when I get a chance.
You got it. Wink. And she's just gonna sit like wherever she can still like visibly see her axe.
Okay.
There's no spots that would do that because the windows are boarded up.
Oh, that's right. It's vandalized.
So you wouldn't be able to see the axe once you got inside. So
Maybe if you sat
Or you
down
could
and
wait.
relaxed a bit, you'd realize you have a dagger on
I
you.
can't tell if she's like responding or not because she's frozen, so I don't know if she's actually listening.
I know. But same.
Oh.
In the chat,
Oh,
We're doing the musical
Oh.
shuffler.
in the chat, she said that she needed to restart. She was frozen.
Oh,
okay.
I'm gonna let her know that
There
she
you go.
can't see her
And she can
axe.
hear. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess how
So,
far away are we
in-
from her?
Well,
And
we're
Amanda
kind of
got home
backtracking in time, so you guys are still technically walking away from her at
Oh.
this point.
We're walking away from
Be
her?
right back.
Well, yeah. So
Oh, because we're going towards the red roofs, and she went towards the blue.
right, we went back in time essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going towards the red, and she went to the blue. And now we lost 2 people.
Yeah, well, Amanda needs to do some
Amanda
stuff
was
to
probably- I think Amanda's probably
Yeah,
gonna
she just
get
got
ready
back.
to
Uh-huh.
move to transition towards the computer. Corey is back.
Corey is back.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're going to do this filler time.
And we're walking. Just imagine that
And
this
we're
is the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring,
Yes.
after they've created the Fellowship, but before the whole
Yes.
carfuncle with the whole Fellowship breaking out.
Tiny
We're
little
just
legs.
Right.
boop, boop, boop.
Well, nothing
Tiny
good.
little legs.
What's the
Oh,
worst?
no,
that
where
could
did you
happen?
go? You
We're
were just
going
here.
to Mordor.
Oh no. Technical difficulties.
What other group?
Hey,
What?
am I back?
Hi,
Oh, no.
yes.
Yes,
You're
you're
back.
back.
Okay.
We got one
Finally
more.
back.
Jesus.
You said go back
Christ.
to the other group. What
I
other,
was gonna say.
what
no,
other group? Okay.
Yeah. No, but now that I'm back. Okay, yeah. So as long as she can see her axe, she's just gonna sit kind
She
of.
can't see your axe.
And
You
not.
can't see your axe.
I said
Oh.
maybe if you calm down, you'd realize you have a dagger on you.
Oh,
Because you said she's
I'm
probably
sorry.
too angry to realize it.
yeah. I'm sorry, Renora. In your thing, you said you can see your axe, so I was really confused.
Oh, I'm stupid.
You can't see.
I can't. I said
You
the wrong
can't
thing.
see
I'm
it.
sorry.
You can't see
cannot.
it because all the
You can't
windows
see
are
it.
boarded up.
Yes,
So yeah.
that's where we're at.
Got it. Cool. Does the bar look particularly busy right now?
No.
Like-
no, there's in a bar that looks like it could fill about 100 people. There's really only about 6 patrons in there.
Cool. Helga's going to the bar and just like, I know you got some things. I'm on a time crunch, so like, can I get something to go? You have to go cups. Like,
To go cups. She just kind of like looks at you
Wait,
confused.
how,
I mean, no. You can drink in here or you can go somewhere else.
okay, well, I'd like to drink in here, but I also don't want to wait all day. So, can I please have something cheap? And I'll be, out of your way. You can continue to fix your shop.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ha! That's a 1 for 1.
She's like, all right, fine. Goes over. Fills up a stein. Pours some. I'm like off kilter right now on the layout. Some things.
oh no. Here, I'll lead. Where am I?
It doesn't.
I'll
It
lead
doesn't, it
this
doesn't
way,
work. It doesn't work.
and I'll be.
Amanda must let off fly.
Amanda's not here right
I
this
know.
moment.
She'll be right back.
Yeah.
She'll be right here soon.
I do.
Just go home.
The it's a little like off kilter, but it's alright. Yeah, she pours one. She kind of takes a stick and slides it off. Pours it right in front of you. 2 gold pieces, please.
She'll give her 3. Keep the change.
Don't think I won't.
Also, I don't doubt it. Also, if you couldn't guess, I'm not from here, and I need to get a message home. Where can I find a carrier pigeon? Owlry? Do you got one of those here?
In the bar? No.
No, not in the bar. I know what a bar is. In the town.
Well, if you're looking to send a message, you'd probably have to head over to Hightower.
Which is even further back to where we came from as a DM.
Well, you can give me a investigation check to see if you know where Hightower is.
Great. That's an 8.
You're a guide.
8?
I'm
Yeah,
a
I
great
mean,
guide. I don't know what
with
you're
the-
talking about.
With the time on the island, even though you've been here for a long time, you've never heard of a place called Hightower.
Okay, again, not from here. Gonna have to be a teensy more specific if you don't mind.
Puts out her hand for a fee.
I'm gonna run out of gold before I can send out a fucking bird. This is gonna be great.
The fact is, you still got gold.
Huh?
The fact is, you still got gold. Obviously, we got stuff to repair. You want services. I need repairs.
What if I help you with those repairs?
You said you're in a rush.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you got something that could be done lickety-splickety.
Looks around. I don't know what that means, but we got no rush jobs, no.
Fine. I hate this place. She'll give her another gold.
She immediately puts in her pocket. She points over at the large mountain, which is this one. She's like, you see that one right over there off the coast? That's Hightower. That's where all the druids are. You want any of the actual pigeons being sent off, any birds, falcons, anything like that, any kind of shipping, that's where it's all done.
Thanks, you the best. And she's just gonna slam her stein and get to stepping.
Constitution saving throw, please. You're chugging down a pretty thick, cheap
Oh, I
stein.
know.
She gave you bottom shelf.
Don't care. Helga does not care.
Bottom shelf or top shelf price.
Whatever. 23.
23.
Oh, pretty good.
You drink it. It tastes like swill, but you persevere on. No big deal. It's not super strong. It's just, ugh.
Yeah.
You then do you where do you head from there as you leave? Do you head over to Hightower?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you gonna move with pace, like fast speed, or are you gonna casually walk?
Oh no, she's on a time crunch because
Okay.
people
Are
are
you gonna-
going to her village to investigate and potentially wreak havoc, and so she needs to get those dumb prisoners.
War.
And those dumb prisoners are gonna get released soon, anyways. And then God knows what tale they're gonna spin. So she needs to get.
Are you gonna check to see if your axe is still there?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You didn't say that, so I was just curious.
Okay, so you go outside to check for the axe. The bouncer moves out of the way, looks back at you, looks away. You look down, axe is missing.
Fantastic. Can I pay a charge on my axe to bring it back to me?
I gotta remember the specific parameters of your axe.
Dope.
Let's see.
If you spend a charge, you may either warp to your axe or warp your axe back to you. Fuck it, I'm going to the person who stole this bitch.
Do it.
Okay. So
Wreck
you're
their
gonna
day.
warp to it.
Absolutely. Telga's not in a good mood.
Okay. All right.
That's great.
I need to roll for this because
This is how we start. This is how we start
I didn't
combat,
expect
guys.
you to do this, so if you do this, it's gonna be a terrible thing. Yeah.
First
All right.
it was bears.
So, give me another
now
Constitution
it's
saving throw.
this.
That'd be hilarious if a bear stole it.
I never.
Righteous
18.
justice. What'd you get?
18.
Okay. So you immediately pull up your hand and you immediately cast the ability on your bracer to be warped into it. As you immediately get pulled into a void of just nothingness, you immediately, as you have no air to breathe out of. You're
and this
inside,
is how Corey's character dies.
Are you in a bag of
again.
holding?
you were in a bag of holding.
Oh, I knew it.
Love it.
How are you gonna get out?
How are you gonna get out?
I mean, I don't know. Can I cut a bag of holding from the? I don't know. No.
There are no
it's
edges
a
to be
void?
seen. You are in a void.
Awesome.
I'll
Alright,
allow
so
you to
you're-
give me
Alright.
an either investigation or perception check with disadvantage because you also have to focus on trying to, breathe.
Yeah, that's great. All right, backup character.
Oh, no, this
no.
is horrible.
This is the tale of Helga.
Yep. Being a dum-dum bubblegum, it's great.
Oh no.
You said investigation or perception?
Yeah, with disadvantage. By the way,
That's
Sarah,
gonna
you just
be-
messaged that Twitch does have gifts. By the way.
Do they?
Yep.
Also,
I was looking for a
That's-
two-step gift.
that's also how that's gonna be a big ass bag of holding.
Okay, so
Right.
so to precisely say, the opening to a bag of holding is not necessarily the width of what exists inside. A bag of holding that's the size of your body can roughly fit about 100 items. Even though you can't
just-
physically walk inside a bag of holding, she relatively teleported inside of it. So
I'm just
all in-
thinking of
Yeah.
like when we tried to in another campaign tried to
Suffocate-
kill an
yeah,
orc,
yeah.
suffocate an orc with a bag of holding,
Yeah.
and
Yes, I do remember that.
all right, so Helga, what'd you get?
Yeah. So I'm gonna cash in player advantage because I really don't want to make another backup character 2 campaigns in a row.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Dash it
There you
in, player advantage. Woo!
yay!
Give me those points.
Yay!
15. No, 16.
16.
oh no.
As you're
And I
trying to
take
just
it,
focus
I
on
take it
breathing.
me like kicking and screaming isn't gonna move the bag. Right?
No. You're like focusing out and you see that there is like compared to like everything looking the same all around you, you do look up and you do see like a difference in shade above
Mhm.
you. As immediately you just see a hand, like a giant, come in and grab you like you're a toy. It's like also you're like, here, what the and immediately just pull you out and throw you out of the bag.
Guys, I'm like literally shaking. Like this is
Terrifying.
You're gonna take what I'm gonna consider
still-
as bag of holding damage.
Were you still holding your axe?
Oh, if she finds her axe in there, she's not letting go.
Never
of that
letting
thing.
go.
You're taking
You're like
eight-
holding on to it.
you're
Like,
Yeah.
taking 18 points of
She's like
psychic damage.
She's like low key having a panic attack, so she's like cradling it. Like
You're gonna take 18 points of psychic damage just to get thrown out.
I don't care.
Okay.
yeah, that sounds about right.
He's like,
Air.
how
I like oxygen.
how did you get in my bag? As you see the
Why
bounty
did
just like
you
looking at you.
steal my axe?
You left it here. You didn't ask to
I
get it
left it-
back. You just put your hand out and you disappeared.
Yeah, cause it's mine.
And I was making
And
sure
I
no one
will-
stole it.
Yeah, clearly. That's clearly what you were doing. And she's just gonna walk off and try and breathe, like gasping, and
A
head
little mini
off.
panic attack.
Yeah. Oh, there's like Helga doesn't show fear or like sadness, but she is definitely like her ears are definitely not as like upright and like bouncy as they normally are, and like I'd imagine like even like a
Are they
cat
still
when they get
fluffy?
well, I was gonna say even I'd imagine like when a cat gets scared and they go poof, like I'd imagine that her
Oh, yeah.
ears are just
Puts
poof.
it back.
Well, and they
Yeah.
just get all poof like
Oh, that's their tails. Their
or
tails.
their
go off.
tails, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she may have like her claws out, just like I hate this place.
Balls out,
I wanna
claws
go
out.
home. I want to go
Balls
home.
out, balls
I just want to go home. That's all I'm gonna do. Is just go home, but I can't go home. I hate this place.
People are all gonna
Well,
think she's psycho because she's talking to
I
herself
could,
while
then
she's
people
walking,
could. Well,
cradling
people
an axe.
good that
Like
people
you
will
see
leave me
some
alone.
vandals like destroying some of the walls like Oh, there's another one. Oh fuck, she's crazy. No, leave her
Yeah.
be. She's fine. Just
No.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
she's
people
more
leave me
damage to
alone.
herself
Don't
than we can do.
fuck
People leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. So she's just gonna put like the entire time is just like, and then I'd imagine like as she's cradling her axe, she just like is just,
Oh, hold
oh
up.
shit, I had a dagger on me.
Hold up. You
Oopsies.
never got the axe back.
Wait, what are you talking about? Didn't I warp to it? Then wouldn't I have
You
grabbed
warped
it?
to it, but you were pulled out without it. You walked off without
We
your
established
axe.
that she was holding it when she was
I
pulled
thought
out.
I thought I would have grabbed it.
I would assume that when she warped into it and like
When the bracer, like Thor's hammer, like bracer connect to axe.
Sure. But
And then-
the idea what I was saying is that you immediately got freaked out and you started like grabbing your neck like forced choke and you would have
She
dropped
couldn't
it
have
again.
grabbed it with. She couldn't have grabbed it with one hand.
oh.
No. Like your immediate thought if you're immediately losing air is trying to get whatever's closing on you, you're gonna forget that you're actually holding something, you're gonna immediately try to get it. When you're pulled out, you didn't get a chance to re-grab the axe.
All right. Well, now I gotta fucking walk back and get my axe.
At this point, you all start making your way back to her.
Okay.
You start getting within town, and you do see her like huffing it. Like immediately, she almost sees you, but you don't notice, and she immediately goes down. She starts stomping her way back over to like this bar.
She's gonna go into a rage too because fuck it. Like she's had it. She's fucking had it with this place, had it with this city. She wants
You
to
see
go
her
home.
stomping? I'm gonna say, ooh, bestie's mad! And then like run forward towards her, all giddy.
Helga, we found you.
Like some of you actually see outside looking at some of these vandals are just like, looks like they're all fucking crazy. What the hell? Just leave them alone.
Yes, thank you.
What are you looking at?
And her ears are still very much so poofed to the extreme. Like they don't even look like hyena ears. They look more like fuzzy round bear ears at this point because they're just poof.
I mean, I like chaos, but this is a lot. This is a lot to handle.
Helga, what's the matter? Like you look a little upset. Like
This
different
asshole
upset than when we were
stole
in
my
woods.
axe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I stole nothing.
Xander, just
She
let,
left
just
it
let
here.
this play out. Just let
I-
it play out. Shut up.
Wait. What's an asshole?
I'll explain that later.
Okay.
We'll
Go
talk
ahead,
about it-
pop off,
We'll talk
bestie.
about it when you get older.
We'll have Fierna explain that to you.
Yeah, when you get older.
We'll have Fierna explain that to you because you know she was your first friend. She should have that
Yeah,
liberty.
Mama fear nothing.
Mama
Yep.
Fierna. Yeah.
Mama Fee.
To sit down.
Mama fear.
Mama
Aw.
Fee.
She's
Mama
he's just like,
Fifi.
if you want your axe back, all you have to do is ask.
Can I have my axe back, please? I
For
will
a small
even throw
fee, of
in a
course.
please. How much? I hate this place.
Sarah's just loving it.
Can I help? Can I help?
I mean,
I'll
Hogan's not
accept.
gonna-
I'll
Sure.
accept contributions to anyone. It's 1 gold to retrieve your item.
Oh, what's gold?
I'll just give him a gold. Can we just get out
Oh,
of here,
simple
please?
child, as he kind of like pats as she pats her head.
Oh, don't touch me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Consent,
Again.
of course.
Again.
My bad.
Not nice.
Don't touch me. Who are you?
I'm just standing here taking guard. Don't worry. I'm sorry for the offense.
Mm. You're a weird-looking human.
You're weird looking,
Yes.
whatever you are.
But being weird is fun.
So help us explain why we have to pay to get our friend's axe back that you stole.
I didn't steal it. Your friend left it with me.
Did you leave it with him? Do you
She-
know him?
Why
she
did
just
you
left it
leave your
here.
weapon?
I'm making sure it doesn't get stolen. I put it in the bag of holding. You want it back? I have a service rendered. 1 gold is all
You
it
have
is.
a bag of holding?
Oh yeah, and kind of pulls it out, and you see like it's like a satchel style of bag of holding, like it's like strapped to the back a little bit.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I am a big fan of it. Yeah.
What else you got in there?
Oh well, opens it up.
Okay,
and just,
so-
like, puts the hand down in. immediately like
Helga says
Oh,
she
go
gives
ahead,
Messis
sir.
a look
Mace.
about consent after like the touching thing, and then pays the gold to get her axe back and continue to panic.
Okay, so
Corey's froze again. Sorry.
okay, so pays the gold as she takes the gold, bites on it, makes sure it's legit, puts in the pocket, takes the hand on it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. I forgot that was in there. All right, and pulls out the axe. See what that told her?
Again!
Oh, okay, and takes the
No
axe and
comment.
puts it back in, and pulls out.
Everything's a journey.
Nope, that's not it. Puts it back down. I just had it in my hands. Oh, this thing's so confusing. There we go. Pulls back out the axe.
No, can
Hello?
you pull something else out? Can we
Oh,
pull
sure.
something
Puts the
else?
axe back in.
I
Come
grab
on.
him by the shirt tails and I get right in his face and I say, "You don't want to be put in a jail cell. Give back the unlawful property that you have."
Oh, I
You're
was going
paid
to, but your little friend just
now.
wanted to do this.
She
Just-
said something else. Give it back.
Am I back, guys? Did my computer?
Yes.
Kind of.
Well,
We
we
can hear
hear
you.
you, can't see you.
That's
I-
fair.
I was going to give it back, but your little friend is... she's quite amused by
Now.
this. Intimidation check, Fiona.
Can I stand behind her, all poofy and pissy, and give her advantage?
Sure, why not?
We've dubbed you Mama Fee.
Yeah,
I
you're
now.
heard.
Okay, good.
Yes, and you have to explain what it has.
Yeah, you have to explain what an asshole is.
Yeah, that's your job.
Defeats this.
17.
You have it. Well, would she still have
no, they
advantage?
Did
from-
investigation.
I was gonna say, would she still be able to cash in on the player advantage that I cashed in for myself?
Well, it doesn't matter. She already had advantage because you're behind her.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
So
fair.
it's 13.
13.
Oh, the advantage.
As you're standing behind, and you are acting all rough, and it's like, she's just like, I don't know why you guys are complaining. Here, have your damn axe. It just tosses it back to you. I'm like, just trying to do my job. Puts the satchel back on her back, steps back
Lame.
up, and starts spinning her mace in her hand. Just
Oh,
chew.
Okay.
Helga, like,
I'm a mumble about it being anticlimactic as I leave.
Oh, okay.
okay, now Helga is clutching the, like, white knuckling her axe and is hyperventilating.
are you
FYI,
okay,
if you wanted to
Helga?
save yourself from that
Helga?
drama, you could have had it warped to you.
I figured as much as soon as I said, like,
Yep.
Next time.
well,
Now
I
you know.
wasn't sure. Well,
And now
No,
we
I
know.
wasn't-
Oh, and that's half the battle. Is
Well, I guess-
G.I. Joe!
well, I guess, like, I also wouldn't know, like, me as a player, like, would it warp out of a bag of holding? I didn't know if that would be possible.
Warping is warping.
To, like,
You can have it in a
Okay.
different realm.
Probably.
Warping is warping.
Ooh,
Cool.
that's fun.
well, now that I know,
And no one's half the battle.
It's half the battle.
Exactly.
G.I. Joe.
TM.
We're old if we remember that.
Yeah.
I had someone ask me
We'll
about
be
that the
right
other day.
back,
It's like,
kids,
oh
after these
god, I feel so
commercial
old if you don't know what that is.
yeah, cool.
Okay, but are you okay?
Okay.
Are you okay?
I mean, dude, hold on. I need to mark that I spent so much fucking gold.
a single gold.
No, I had to spend gold for the alcohol and for the information
Oh.
and
And
Yeah, okay. I thought you
That's why
meant.
you don't leave the party.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story.
Are you okay?
well, you know, I almost died and like, you know, normally that's like a day-to-day thing where I come from, but like I don't really do well with the suffocating part.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
that's not fun.
I was in that bag, and I don't know how he knew that I was in there, but
You were in the bag of holding?
it's not fun. You don't want to go there.
No,
Nah.
that doesn't
I
sound
can't
like
say
fun.
I've
Like
been in
some
a
of the
bag of
colors
holding
still
either.
trying to come back.
I hope number
She's still
2.
missing like some of the red pigments out of her skin at this point. Like it's still
Oh,
it's more
no.
tan than red, and it's still like
I-
trying to let the blood flow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's
I'm
buffering.
gonna give you like a huge slap on the back that's like almost, I'm sure, jarring more than comforting.
Well,
And
again,
be like,
wait
first
a minute.
time,
Wait a
suffocating's never
minute.
fun,
How
bestie.
tall is Renora?
It sounds like the what's
I
the
feel like
meme
your
from? Like
back
first time?
would still be within slapping range, would it not? I'm 5 foot.
Okay,
something.
yeah, then you're fine.
Okay, yeah,
It's
it
just
doesn't
like,
matter where I... It's okay. Let's go get a drink at a different bar where they don't make us check our weapons.
Well, there's 2 that I see, and that was one of them, and the other one's currently being robbed.
All right, so that sounds great. Feels like we need our weapons there, and it sounds like the drinks will be free, so let's go. And I'm gonna start
You're going
walking
back
towards
into
that
the
other
one
bar
that,
unless
that
somebody
Helga
stops
just
me.
went in?
Wait,
What?
what?
You're going to tavern, right?
Whichever
said that
you said
there's
there
a-
was one currently being vandalized, and then the one that I went in.
Correct. Which one are you guys
We're
going in?
going to the one
The
that's
other
currently
one.
being vandalized.
Huh.
Yeah,
At
I
least
said the
that's-
drinks will be free. So
Okay.
And we can, and we
Okay,
can
so
have-
as you
I
start
just
going,
thought
is
it'd be better.
everybody doing this? Is everybody doing this?
I said
Sure.
unless somebody stops me.
Okay,
I was
so
say Helga's gonna follow along for now because
I'm
Okay.
just here for the journey.
Right?
yes, as you start getting
Maybe I'll
closer, you're
play it.
seeing that like
she's gonna.
Oh wait,
She-
guys, like he's trying to talk.
Yeah.
So,
So-
Sorry.
Sup-
there's like several citizens that are like throwing Molotovs at like these 4 buildings. One is the tavern. Another one looks like some kind of beauty salon. Another one is a clothing shop, and the other one looks like maybe like a local town, like bank of some kind, like a treasury.
Oh.
They're just constantly throwing Molotovs at them.
Cool. I'm going to I'm gonna turn the rest of the crowd and be like, actually stay here for a minute. And then I'm gonna like make my way forward to try to bypass the Molotovs, go into the bar, find a vial of alcohol, put it like
Jesus.
in something so it won't immediately catch fire, and get my way back out. Fucking
Okay,
acrobat
all right.
style.
So let's do this. Get ready for some checks.
Yes.
All right. So
Let's hope I can do this.
we are first gonna dodge the Molotovs before you can even get in the door. So
All right.
dexterity saving. Well, no, dexterity check because you're actively knowing you're doing it.
Dex.
I'm just gonna turn to whoever's near me and be like, "Do you think she really can do this?"
Okay.
I'm
Not
gonna
an
be interested
acrobatics
to
check,
see-
but a dex check.
I'll let
That'd
you
be
do an
cool,
acrobatics
Bob.
check if it is better.
It's better.
Okay. So,
It's
okay.
not better.
Okay. First thing you
It'll be
know from you is
amusing
if
to
you take
watch.
damage, are you still committing to this goal?
How bad am I hurt?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm just.
Helga's gonna look to Xander and Mama Fee over here and be like, "Didn't she just get out of jail? Like, what is she doing? Like,
So you immediately
Entertain.
run in and you're like bobbing, you're weaving, and as soon as you get like halfway to the door, you immediately get like the glass smashed against like your head as immediately like some of your clothes behind you and your armor, so it's like burning. You're gonna take 2d6 fire damage.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Well, I'm gonna keep going then.
So you take 11 points of fire damage. It does get
Okay.
put out
I
right
feel
away,
like-
but you quick run in. You immediately like, the door is already kind of busted, so you can run through.
Yeah.
The place is already
It
on
looks
fire.
Like Xander wants to do something.
Xander,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
Can I see the person who's throwing the Molotov cocktail?
You can see the people that are doing it. There's more than one. There's like 10.
The crowd.
you got an audience, Xander. Go wow.
I have an audience.
Finally,
How-
my moment.
Can I do like a check or something to see how many there are?
Can you do what?
Can I check to see how many people are like actively vandalizing this area?
So there are 5 people that are actively throwing Molotovs. There are about another
Okay.
6 people that are actively like marking walls, but they're on different parts of the street. There's a total of like 30 people in total out of all of them. But there's 5 that are actively
okay.
throwing Molotovs in that direction.
The good part of me wants to stop this. The
Just
actual
let it
part
happen.
of
I'm
me
already
does
in the
not.
building. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Like I said, we just got
the
out of-
adventureman in me does not want to go against 30 people. So, maybe I will. Maybe I'll try to cause a distraction. Maybe that will be.
Okay.
Maybe you should make her some theme music.
Yes.
Be faster, be faster. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, because we probably seen you get smashed by like a.
I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Stumble my way
Just
forward.
like, no, let her go.
So
Right.
See how this plays out.
So you're gonna play some music?
Mistakes.
You're gonna play some music, Xander?
Sure.
Okay, what is
Yes.
the goal of the music? What are you trying to obtain by playing the music? What are you trying to?
Trying to distract whoever is throwing the bottles that not Fiona.
Renora.
Yes.
Renora, sorry. Renora's character is in
Okay.
the building at.
All right,
So she does get less damage.
So you're not a bard, so you can't really like do anything to bonus it, but you can at least distract them. So you can first give me a deception check as far as a distraction.
Okay. And I have advantage on this?
Yes, you do have an advantage because it's your first time since the actual points are paid.
Okay.
So glad I put that up to 10,000.
Yes. So for deception, I got a 19.
19. Okay, now give me a performance check. This one will have to be regular because you already used your advantage.
15.
15. So, at the moment when Renora's getting hit, you immediately try to take the advantage of the situation. You immediately pull out like this box. You step up on it. You immediately pull out your loot.
Yep.
Start stringing up and start serenading the crowd, trying to grab their attention. Starts off slow.
Yes.
Slow. And then immediately you
Yes.
do some death metal with it as you start ripping
Yes.
out, playing some heavy metal as you start to grab people's attention. It's like,
And I can add to the flare.
okay.
I believe I got bells. I did get thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And let's do. I create instantaneous sound that originates from the point of my choice, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven rover.
Okay.
I'll do it like a rumble of thunder, so just to amp up the effect of me playing the lute. So it's just
I'm
So as
imagining you
if
playing Thunderstruck.
Thor randomly just busted out with a guitar, you immediately jump up there and you just rip against this thing as immediately thunder starts crackling into the sky as you start
Yes.
grabbing everyone's attention, and immediately every 3 of the 5 immediately stop throwing. It's like, very good. As like so far 10 people out of 20 immediately start coming up, and the music is so attractive and so enticing that it is really pulling them in, as some of them immediately just like from holding it, the light burns out of the actual bottle, and they're very confused on, okay, but over the confusion, they are more entertained. And it's taking over that confusion as they are impressed. As some of them even come up, let's say, drop down 20 gold pieces for you.
What the?
Yeah.
I go and grab it.
I'm like, I go, whatever. She's supposed to-
How long do you want to play for?
As long as I know that Renora is in the building.
Okay, so Renora,
Until
there's
I
still
see-
2 people throwing. You do get
Okay.
inside. Give me an investigation check on the place because you want to
Alright.
find a bottle, right? You're trying to find some liquor.
I'm trying to find something that we can all share,
Okay.
that we can drink. But I just assumed that a bottle would be the best because I'm assuming that like beer doesn't come in cans or bottles yet.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
just
ale
say-
would be in a bottle. So ale, wine,
Oh,
whiskey.
okay.
they
So
would all be
yeah,
in
but
bottles.
whatever. I can grab
Renora's picking up a
that
six-pack.
everybody, either we can all share a bottle of liquor or we can all have a bottle of beer.
Okay,
Whatever. It's
15.
nearby. 15.
Okay, so
You can grab whatever
I'll tell you
want.
what. I'll tell you what. You are getting assistance from Xander. You can roll again to see if you get better than 15.
Cool.
All At 9.
I cannot.
Okay. So you run in there, you notice that as you're guarding yourself, you may look back as a few of them are distracted, and only 2 of them are throwing, so you're able to dodge. As you may look around, you spot a few things. Give me another acrobatics check to see how fast you can grab things and run back out.
7? Wow. Why is it always a 7?
So
did you use did you use advantage for that?
Oh yeah, you're still getting help, so you can have advantage. 11.
11?
So you run in,
Better.
you quick grab
It's a
some stuff. You
7-Eleven,
don't even
you can
really
get a
notice what
Slurpee.
you grab, and you run out. Let's see. Let me just take a stuff in my head. I'll tell you what. Roll me just a d6.
Okay.
7. Oh wait.
I know. Somehow, I did the command wrong. How did I do the command wrong?
You didn't pick up a real die.
/ roll. Oh, space 1d6.
There you go.
4.
4.
Okay. So as you run out, all of you notice that she is carrying 2 bottles. Can't tell if it's ale or wine, but it does look like darker bottles.
Sorry. I established that I want to tuck them into something so they can't just immediately explode as I'm running
Oh, okay.
back out.
So you don't notice that she's carrying them, but you do have them tucked in. But you have 2 bottles, and you also happen to find the charcuterie board.
I have the charcuterie board on my head, charcuterie.
Wait a minute, charcuterie
Shouting
exists,
like
but the
victory.
go-karts don't?
I just picture while she's running in there, and Xander's playing, and I'm dancing around collecting whatever money people are
Helga's hyperventilating in the corner, and Fee is just like, oh god, what have I done?
You're just like, the children are a fucking mess.
While Helga's just as Helga's broke and she's hyperventilating, everybody else is having a great time.
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to procure 2 bottles. You don't know what they are yet, but you do have a charcuterie board on you with different meats and different kind of cheeses. It'd be obviously different than a charcuterie board of this time. These would be more like goat's milk cheese and stuff like that, and different kind of hams and salami. But you do grab it. You immediately run out. Xander, do you keep playing after she goes by, or do you stop?
I just want to make sure she gets a good escape. Seeing her kind of go that way, I start to wrap up. As part of my loot's ability, can I do a perception check? With
Sure.
advantage, just to scan the crowd.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I got advantage.
I'm gonna need you to multi-class from the bard, my friend. If you're gonna do this stuff,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Why are you not a bard?
Yes.
I wanted all the powers of the cleric, the Tempest
You can
cleric.
still
and the
be
thing.
a bard afterwards. Multi-class.
multi-class.
Do it.
You rarely hear
yeah.
her say multi-class, so you need the multi-class, my friend.
Yeah.
Hey, have you considered
21.
multi-classing?
What'd you get?
21.
21. Okay, so you do notice that she is far past. You are cleared. No one has noticed. Even the 2 people that are throwing, she was able to make it past. They were still throwing, but they kind of lost distraction of both. They were looking at some of their other group members while also watching you at the same time. They didn't notice that she left.
Yay.
That's yes. After she leaves, she's back in a safe space. I wrap up and I go, thank you, everyone.
All right, give me another performance
this is
check.
Kind of the magnificence.
Give me another performance check.
Oh,
Please
God.
fall off the stage, because that would just be...
Bravo. Your face plant.
No, not as good. I think that's a plus. 10.
10. As you immediately try to make one last string, you immediately try to bring it down, and everybody's clapping. No encore or anything like that, but a couple more silver put down. Let's say 5 silver pieces for your finale.
So how much gold and silver do we have now?
20 gold and 5 silver.
Gold, 5 silver.
Oh,
Nexus has.
As Helga
Yeah, that's all you
as
want.
Helga is minus 6
Yeah.
pieces of gold. Where Helga loses, Mixus
Yep.
gets.
no, I'll share. I'll share.
I was
Once
gonna say,
we get
Mixus doesn't even know
far
what a
away.
gold is.
Yeah.
No, I was actually
Dang.
joking. I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
that as facetiously. I know what gold is.
Okay. Fair
I was
So-
like, you're a fae. How do you not know what gold is? Like,
As
I know what gold
you were
is.
all grouped up together,
Yes.
making a little bit of coin. What would
We
you
got
like
a
to do?
charcuterie board.
A little
I got
charcuterie
some
board.
bottles I pull out.
Okay, so you find out that you have yourself a very old bottle of grape wine,
Oh,
and then you got some unknown named ale. You don't know, it's kind of rubbed down. The ale label's a little messed up, but you can tell it's an ale. But the wine itself is very old. It's like a 60-year-old bottle of wine.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna
So
give the
maybe we
unmarked mystery ale to Helga. Be like, here, this will make you feel better.
maybe we should.
she's just gonna
Maybe we
clutch the
should-
axe in one hand and the bottle in another, and just like,
Should we like move ourselves further away from the craziness? Maybe
yeah, we
into
don't
the
need to
woods?
get
Oh.
caught up.
I
I mean,
said,
it's,
don't need to
I think
get-
it's less crazy than it was, but
don't
I was
need to
thinking
get-
dinner and a show, but
We don't need to
Maybe-
get caught up in another wrong place, wrong time. Go back to jail. Don't
yeah, that's
collect
a good point.
$200.
Actually,
Like,
that's a good
Don't
point.
collect $200.
Do not
real fast go.
go immediately
Go-
to jail.
Go straight to jail. Yeah, like we
Yeah,
don't need to
don't
do this
buy it.
again.
So should we just go in the woods somewhere over here? Or...
I need to.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she's just gonna.
I'm
point
just
to the
gonna
mountain
follow.
and say I need to get there unless someone else has a bird that can.
Where do you need to get to?
It was this high mountain, right?
Okay.
All the way on the other side
You
of
need
where
to get
we need to go.
you need to get here.
Unless someone
So-
else has a way to deliver a message to my home. That's the
Well,
only
how
place I
about-
know of.
We just find a quiet spot to eat the charcuterie board and drink these bottles, and then we'll figure out how to get down there. Okay.
Fine.
You look like you could use a timeout for a little bit, anyways. Like you need a rest. You did just get, suffocated.
The little one's right, bestie. Wait, do I know? Does Renora know Meeks' name?
No.
Were you introduced? No. What's your name?
No,
little
I
one?
mean, well, no.
I don't think
The
any of us
matron
like.
would have introduced Mixus.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah, the matron would have introduced Mixus.
all right, we're good there. We passed that.
So what's your name, little one? We'll get that out of the way now. Renora.
Oh, hi.
Meeksus, would you like to find a nice spot for us to enjoy our lunch?
Okay. To go find a spot.
Okay.
It's a little find the spot, little music.
Do, 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 do. Little Scooby music. Yeah,
Okay,
Helga's just
so-
clutching the axe and the bottle and is just like blinders and just
Decompressing.
some of the pigments coming back.
I walk next to Helga and I just say, take a sip. You'll feel better.
Go, fuck it, why not? Mama Fifi says it's okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Did you actually tell her that Mama Fifi? Is that what
Oh,
you
yeah.
called her? Oh, okay.
Mama Fifi.
In real
And I
life, your
shake my
character.
head.
I'm just gonna start chanting it. Mama Fifi, Mama
Fee,
Fifi.
fee, 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 fee.
I,
What are we doing? What are we chanting? We're chanting some-
Mama Fifi is what we're chanting.
I take the bottle from her and I just
oh.
And then Helga's gonna follow
You're
up
very
with
good
a
there.
return swig.
Yes.
Okay.
So
And
let's
which
find
one
a
are you
spot
drinking right now?
The unmarked.
Okay.
Because that's the one that was given to Helga, so
So
We
let's
both-
just.
And I have the.
Would we be able to get to
grape
here? DM?
What's that? Oh, you just want to go in the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you're able to make your way in the woods.
Okay.
On this side of the High City Khalid, these spots are more rural. There's you do see trails leading in certain spots, but you can find your spot like a makeshift campsite to kind of like go sit down and take a rest. Yeah.
Cool.
I I find some rocks and put them down so you can put your board on it. You know.
Excellent.
There you
I
go.
don't think I have any like cups or anything in my inventory, so I'm probably just gonna
No,
pass
just
around
pass
the
the bottle.
bottle of wine, like take a
I was
swig
gonna say,
from it, and be like, "Here you go."
We have water skins. We could just fill up the water skin.
No, because then you'd have to empty out the water, silly.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you need the water. That's
Fuck
important.
that water. I don't need water.
So Renora's gonna take a swig of the wine and then pass it to Mixus.
Oh, I sniff it and then I just like take a big swab of it.
Yeah, there you go.
That tastes good.
Yeah, don't
Take
it?
another one. I take another swab.
Can I have some pieces?
You gotta share it though.
Okay,
Okay.
here you go.
Chug it back.
Pass
this
it
reminds
around.
me of- Yes.
It kind of tastes like something I'm used to.
Yes.
Helga's just gonna stick to her unmarked bottle for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless we're playing Ring Around the Rosie with the bottle.
We are. I was
Yes,
assuming
it's
that this would be
okay,
a
I
pass
continue
or
to
left
pass it on,
situation.
All right. Just
So you can
Ring
double
around the
fist
rosy
it
with
for
the
a
bottles,
minute,
yeah.
but
oh no, she's not letting go of her axe. There's one hand free.
okay.
She's so afraid of losing this axe. So
Are you passing the unmarked bottle then,
Yep.
or are you just okay?
yep, take one down, pass it around.
So,
Exactly.
gonna drink both
That's what
these
we're
bottles.
doing until it's gone,
Until it's gone.
or
And we
until
eat this
y'all tap
food.
out.
Now
Yeah,
now we're
we eat
really
this-
connected because we all been sharing the same bottle. So
Have you guys ever just crying?
yeah, right. Bring out the truth juice.
I
Yeah.
think there's like not, a plague going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, think. Ooh. And then just then.
Not D&D.
Helga's calmed down a little bit more because like now they're in like more of like a like wooded like open area. Just
Should-
calm down
Yeah.
a bit more.
I'm just gonna
Here.
grab a piece of the food and start eating.
Yes.
little
Yeah,
pieces
no,
of the food.
everybody go ahead,
Oh, yeah.
help yourselves eat. I'm also
Okay,
gonna,
I'm just gonna
be
look over to
intermittently
Helga.
eating.
You good now?
Better. Still not good.
Have some cheese. I'm just gonna throw it at
Yeah.
you.
Can Helga try and like catch it like with her mouth?
You have
Like,
no free hands. You already established this. You're holding a bottle in one hand and it's in the other.
If you want to try,
You're
if
gonna
you want
catch
to
it in
try to
your mouth?
catch it with your mouth, you'll have to give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, this would be great.
Do it.
But I have an advantage on dex effects that I could see while not blinded, deafened, or
This isn't a
incapacitated,
dex
so is that just
effect.
So just a
though.
regular dex.
This is a dex
Aw,
saving throw. This
damn.
is not an effect.
So
Oh.
just a dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw with disadvantage.
For the cheese.
For the cheese.
10.
10. As you like stretch your mouth up like a fish jumping out of the water to try to get
I know,
food.
I was gonna say her nose just shifts into the snout and it's just like a little bit longer to like
You do totally biff it as you aren't able to catch it, but you snap down as you do taste something. As you do catch a fly instead.
shit. Helga would have ate the fly.
All
What are
right,
you talking
protein.
about? Yeah.
This cheese tastes weird.
How long has this been sitting out? I think there's some flies attached to it. I mean, Helga will straight up go drop the bottle, pick up the cheese that she dropped. She doesn't care. 5-second rule and eat that shit right off the ground. She doesn't care.
See?
Whoa.
Cheese will make you feel better.
Okay, now Helga's just going straight for all the meat on the board. And if no
Whoa,
one's
whoa. Calm down.
not all,
for
not
everyone.
And
all.
some for the rest of us.
Some of us want some.
Yeah.
Grab a bunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab a handful
It's
as I'm
incre-
saying that,
yes.
shove my mouth, be like,
Yeah.
some of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and she's got a pile over here.
This is not a huge Carturdia board. It's a small little one that you could carry. So
Yeah, you're lucky you
Yes.
didn't trip and send this flying.
Yeah, you did a sugar tea flame.
Yeah.
That's what you sound like right now.
that was a good impression.
Thank you. This little one's great. I love her.
She's pretty cool. So I keep her around.
She's aight.
So we gotta make it further south.
Yes.
We
Again,
have to go there.
Is our goal?
unless someone knows of another place where I can send a bird to
I
my
don't.
home.
Do you guys?
That's where I was led. That's where I was
No.
trying to go.
Why
Okay.
are we sending a bird?
Because I can't go home, and people are gonna start, the law or whatever you want to call them, are gonna start ramshacking the place, and
Oh.
I'm not a fan of that.
I
Oh, I
mean,
see.
I could ask one of the nearby birds if they'll send a message for you.
Ooh, that sounds
This
fun.
is-
Yeah, I tried talking to the birds before. At least in the Wandering Greens, they didn't take too kindly to trying to help people out.
Did you try talking to
Yeah.
them, or did you shout into the sky?
Well, it
Yes.
was more like
Yeah. What's the
Yes.
difference?
Not my fault. They're all the way up in the
How did-
sky.
How did you have troubles in the Wandering Greens? The Wandering Greens are a great place to be.
it was a wonderful place until we got rushed by bears and we
got
we
rushed by
tried to make
bears?
friends with the
What?
animals.
The
You-
wolves
you
are
got
nice. I never have problems with the wolves.
You got rushed by bears?
Yeah,
we
we're not
did.
talking
We
about it,
certainly did.
Xander.
Oh, I think we should. Tell us more, Xander.
Well,
just glaring
you see,
daggers.
I was standing above them, and I wanted to defend ourselves. We tried to make friends with them. They weren't being so friendly, and then Helga passed out. From the
Was
bear.
it? Wait.
From being
So
so
was it-
scared. Were you so scared, Helga?
Oh, I'm such a scared little baby.
Oh, little baby.
But then
The hell are we
we
doing?
got back up and we continued our journey, and then eventually, we ran into you guys while you're trying to find the missing
You fell
kids.
down the stairs.
And there were stairs.
Yeah.
I got to
There
the
were
bottom.
stairs.
Yeah, let's
My
let's
arch
tell
nemesis
that-
stairs.
I missed
Yeah,
the
let's
stuff.
tell that story, Xander, of like, oh, I'm gonna try and be so magnificent and I can't see in the dark. But no, let me go first.
I,
No,
I
let's
was
hear that story,
always-
too.
I was doing.
I'm
We
always
were doing
looking forward.
just fine, trying to sneak down to wherever those cages were, and then
Yep.
someone just tried to be the hero.
Of course. That's what I do.
And
That's
the next
why-
thing I know,
Oh, yeah.
we're
Anyway.
getting surrounded.
Yep, and then I got pulverized. And
Oh,
then you
no.
said that, and then we got saved.
Is this a running
By
theme with you
YouTube.
But we
two?
saved you.
That you saved us.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Oh,
I
no.
think I saved you guys.
You
You
did.
know.
We
You
appreciate
did.
With
it.
my friend.
Yes.
With my friend.
Yes. Thank him for us.
Okay.
Is this alcohol that we're just passing around having any effect on any of us, or are we just like cruising and moving?
Oh, we're
Which one are you
cruising.
doing? You're doing the ale?
We're passing
Both.
it, like all of
Well,
them.
both.
Like we're just like take a
I
swig,
haven't
passing
gotten
down.
the ale yet.
Oh, you're doing
I
both of them?
Oh, I thought that Helga passed the ale around.
Yeah, I've been one-handing it.
Oh, then we're okay. Yeah, the ale's going
All right,
around
so
too.
someone
You
just
want to
pass
try
it
that one
over
as
to
well?
us.
So you're doing both.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So then everybody needs to
Fuck
make
it.
me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The party gets wasted, everyone.
Hey, we're at
Oh.
Con saves or just Constitution?
Con saves.
Saves, okay.
I did not so good on the first one. Did really good on the second.
Pretty good.
I did better on the first than the second. I won't say
I
that either
did.
one's that good.
10 and 17.
I got a spooky 20 and a 16.
Okay.
15 and 22.
Okay.
8 and an 18.
And a 12 and a 6.
Okay. So for anybody who had one of the who didn't, so for anyone that had one of them that did not get at least a 17, you are intoxicated.
Oh.
Let's go!
All right.
Now we're gonna do this. So how? Raise your hand if one of those, if you have one that did not.
I have one that
All of
did.
us. Literally
Less
all
than
of us.
17.
Okay, so
all of
Pass
us.
both
we're
yours.
gonna start off with Fierna. Roll me just a d20. Evens are the wine, odds is the ale. Okay, so you got the ale. Xander, same thing.
Okay.
I
13.
hadn't got.
Okay, ale. Renora.
I got both under 17.
Okay, it's
So
still just it's still
This
just one of them.
explains why I did the baby talk to Helga.
Yeah.
The gang gets drunk. I love
Yeah.
Um,
Team bonding, guys.
Helga.
Just roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's off the table. Oh, I'll get that one later.
I
I
heard
guess.
that.
Yeah, I heard Jesus.
That one said I'm
How
gone.
aggressive were you with that
14.
die? 13?
14.
14. All right, so you got wine. Mixus?
I only had the wine so far because no one shared the ale yet.
Okay.
But I had 2 swigs of
We
the
were
wine.
getting it too.
Okay, well, you get the ale, but roll the d20.
Okay,
10.
I got 10.
Okay, so the people who got evens, which is the wine, you
Woo.
become happy drunk. You become giddy.
Yeah.
Oh god, Mixus is even happier. Oh no.
For the next 2 hours,
Mm-hmm.
movement is only at half,
I know.
and any wisdom or intelligence checks are at disadvantage. Those who got the ale, you are angry drunk.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh hell yeah.
is that everybody
angry?
else?
Yeah, it's literally Mixus and Helga are happy drunk, I think, and everyone else is angry drunk.
And
I
the
don't know how to be.
if you're
Xander and
angry drunk, you cannot move 5 feet without making a dexterity saving throw in case you fall. All dex
Oh,
and
boy.
strength saving throws and checks are at disadvantage. That affects your 2 hours. So you guys are all drunk for the next 2 hours.
Xander and Helga
Yes.
have swapped personalities.
Yeah. F this. Oh, when are we gonna get out of
Since
here?
I'm just a little bottle of emotions of being angry and happy. I'm just gonna stir the
You're-
pot and not move.
Well, I've already told Amanda in a text that if this happens, I would do it, and I'm going to commit to it. So Helga being a happy drunk and Mixus also being a happy drunk, Helga's gonna crawl over to Mixus and just kind of like almost like a dog, like just kind of like nuzzle into her and like almost beg to be petted.
What? What is this?
We're like,
I wish the cameras were invented.
and Helga just doesn't care. Like at this point, she almost finds it like a massage, like it's like almost relaxing to her. And like, I'd imagine that like because she's more like canine based, that like Mixus would find a spot on the ear and her foot would start bumping. Like,
I love it.
This is
Joey's
too adorable.
Owlish.
Right? Are we
Joe
spending
is
all day
so
here?
happy right now.
So Helga, as you guys are all partying it up, you yourself hear giant footsteps behind you, moving, but only you do. As immediately, like, you fall backwards to look up, as you just see the torso drop down, stare at you, as you see the familiar tall
I was gonna
man,
ask if it was the same.
the familiar tall man with the ram skull with like 20 antlers on it, and really stare down at you, so you can feel the breath just kind of coming down at you.
When
Still
did
doesn't
you
seem-
get 2 heads?
Still just stares at you with his void
Did you
eyes.
say that out loud?
Yep,
Did you say that out loud?
yep. She's
No
just like
crooked head,
back
just
over,
stares
like,
at
a
you with
log.
You
the
don't
void of
see
eyes.
this person, right? Sorry.
No, none of us see it.
All of you can make perception checks. You are drunk.
Okay. Oh, I'm drunk. That's not good.
Oy.
By
I see
disadvantage?
5 of everybody and none of nothing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh,
Disadvantage,
wait. All
right?
checks
No,
are
it's just
disadvantage.
yeah. All checks are well. If you had the wine, it's disadvantage. If you had the ale, it's regular.
Okay. Oh, I got a
Yeah, I
17.
still got 5 either way.
I take it I don't have to roll since I'm talking to him.
No, yeah, you don't have to
I got a
Okay.
I got a nat 1 that gave me a 3.
I got a
Same.
7. I
No,
got a
you
17.
got a 9. I got a nat 1.
Yeah, Renora, you got
I got a 9. I saw the nat 1. I was
So-
like, that's it, right?
Renora is so drunk she doesn't know.
So-
like,
all of you
Ooh, what
are
are numbers?
all of you are messing around. Mixus, you randomly just look, and you just see Helga look up as you see this tall, like 8-foot man,
Whoa!
like burned
you?
skin. Just immediately looks up, like snaps, like didn't expect you to notice.
the two happy drunks see him.
Hello! Are you a friend or a foe?
He immediately stretches his long leg over Helga and immediately reaches across the campfire and looks at you and just takes its finger, just pokes at you.
He's not much of
Being
a
drunk and just goes back over to
he's not much of a talker. I tried talking to him earlier when I saw him before we ran into the witch in the woods, and he just told me to hunt and kill and slay, and that was it.
That's funny.
So the rest of you, you guys just see Mixus and Helga like looking at something, talking about
Talking.
some person who's not there.
Who are they
See her
talking?
backing away. What's going on? Why are you
They're
two
just like,
freaking
shut
out?
the fuck up, guys. Like, why are you
Whoa.
yelling?
Wait, you don't see him? You guys don't see
See
him?
what?
I'm just glad
There's
someone
you're
else. I'm glad someone else.
And I'm gonna
sees
get.
him.
I'm gonna like try to get up and walk over to them. Are they within 5 feet? Please say yes.
You could try and crawl.
So you're gonna try to walk into what they're looking at?
I'm just gonna go over and like do like a drunk like in like the air of like where they're pointing at to be like, there's somebody here.
Okay, as you start moving that direction, you do hit something.
Oh,
As you both notice that Renora starts swinging into the body, as he immediately turns and grabs you by the neck and immediately lifts you up. As you see this invisible creature
Me?
starting to lift you up. Yeah.
Oh no!
I get up
Hey.
and
Put
rush
her
them.
down! Put her
Fall.
down!
Put her down.
She's our friend! Leave her alone! You don't talk much. You talk to us. Talk to us. Put her down. Just
What
sit
do you-
down. You can have some food. It's fine. Do you want some wine? We can give you wine too. Just sit down. Sit
You-
down.
You came to see
Right.
me. What do you want?
Immediately just drops Renora like 5 feet down.
Oh no! Are
that's
you
some
okay?
I have,
serious
like, my
fucking
mace
air,
in my
man.
hand.
Fuck that. Where'd that bottle?
He immediately starts. All of a sudden, you guys start seeing like this dirt form over. The two of you see like he's actually creating like a chair, like a mound of dirt to sit on, as the rest of you just start seeing like this
Okay.
pile of dirt just start like
Okay.
getting
It's
brushed
arts and
together.
crafts day. It's okay.
As he gets
We
down,
like
just
arts and crafts.
drops right down to the pile as he makes himself like a makeshift seat. Drops down
What
like a
was in
dog
that
slapping
bottle?
on their ass into a pile of
Oh,
dirt.
no.
Oh.
Okay. And we
Can
just see the
you-
pile of dirt, right?
You just see
Like,
the pile
I'm
of
gonna
dirt. You
him
see,
after
but
he
you also
chokes
see
me.
like the part that fell in as he sat down. You don't
Okay.
see like an
See an
actual
ass
ass
imprint?
seat, but you just see like dirt fell in. So
Okay.
he sits down there. He just looks at Mixus, then he just immediately snaps and just starts staring at Renora. He just goes like this.
Can you?
Can
No,
he see me?
no.
Or I'm sorry, can I see him now?
No.
Okay.
Can you
No,
show
no, no.
yourself?
No. She's fine. She's good over there.
Um,
You don't need to see her. You just try to strangle her. That's no
He-
good. You
No,
should
he's
have
doing this to
her right
Helga.
now.
He's doing this to Helga.
Oh, to
Oh, I thought it was to
Helga.
Renora.
Okay.
Can
Helga's
I do
gonna-
a religion check because I'm a cleric? Trying
Sure.
to understand what's going on.
Do you see him?
No, but he
No.
can at least try to depict the situation to see if he can.
Oh,
figure it out.
right, with the sand and everything.
Is this at disadvantage as well, or is
Me.
it just regular?
Religion
Yeah, ale.
is. Well, let's see. Which one did you drink? Which one did you were penalized by? Ale or wine?
Yeah.
Ale. Okay, so you can do it regularly.
Sweet. Oh yes. 18.
As you start to try to like take notes down of, okay, this is odd, you know, kind of take into account maybe Helga and like what Helga would pray to. You assume that whoever she's looking at is either Let's see. No. You assume she's
No.
looking at it. You
No.
assume that she's looking at a demon.
Yeah.
You don't know which kind, but you assume it's a demon.
Sure.
The fact that it can only be seen by
So-
people it chooses, and the fact that it can choose whether or not to leave a physical marking or not, it's kind of signs of a demon. Like, it can only, like, you assume that maybe, based off what demons like this do, there could have been a time that maybe Helga thought of this creature before, therefore the creature appeared. You know, you dream of it, therefore it exists.
Sure. I'll go, get away from our demon! Get out of here! Am I drunk?
And you start just waving your hands like, get out of here, demon! Get out of here!
Get out of here!
Get out of here, monkey!
A demon? What? There's a demon? You're a demon? And I just stare at it and like be like,
Where is he at? I'm like crawling
Where's
forward.
that?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's scary air over there. Don't do
The
it.
air is toxic, guys.
Scary
It's
air!
bad.
You got caught, I didn't.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, bish.
Oh,
Go. Do it.
As you
Finally,
all start
drunk
yelling like demon, he immediately stands up, walks the outside, and he starts walking in a circle around the group. Several laps, just
Okay.
walking in a circle.
Oh no.
okay,
This
he's
everybody's new character.
he's making me dizzy. Why are you walking around? He's circling.
At about 3
He's
laps,
circling.
all of you start to notice a crimson circle around. As
Why
you
is
start,
there a
all of you
crimson
now
circle?
start seeing slowly but surely an inanimate object starts walking around these. You all now see this giant man with a multi-ram horned ram skull, probably about like
Helga,
30 different antlers on it.
Helga, who is this, and why? Why is your friend so? What can't he just stay still? It's making me sick.
Are you
Can
all
Helga like step in
famous?
front of his path, like to make him stop walking?
Sure.
At least try to.
So you stand up in front of his path. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
This should be funny.
7.
I'm drunk.
7.
8.
As you immediately try to bar his path, he immediately takes his hand and just smacks you across. As you immediately, where you would fly outside the ring itself is stopping you from leaving, so you like hit an imaginary wall and you just drop to the ground.
Oh,
As he just immediately roars at you like a lion as a
You
stand
hurt
of
my
like
friend.
alpha, as he immediately starts screaming at all of you.
Can
There's
I-
no place like home. There's no
Does
place like home.
anybody
There's no
here
place like
either
home. There's
speak
no place like home.
infernal or primordial?
No, I place.
hold
I
on.
speak.
I can speak primordial.
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 For those who speak that, as he is roaring out, you immediately hear the word, Neil!
Wait, what?
What was that?
Neil?
Neil.
Neil? Okay.
Okay,
Are
Loki,
we
calm
s-
down.
Are we supposed
No,
to?
no, no, no.
What's going? What's going on?
What'd he
What's
say?
going
What'd
on?
he say?
He
I
No
don't
one
speak either.
tells us to kneel.
Neil.
Then we should probably
I'm
fucking
not
kneel,
kneeling.
man. I just got choked by air. Hell no. Then
Hell no!
This
There's some
I
Star
don't
Wars
like
shit
it.
going on. I don't want any part of it.
I ain't trying to. Hell no, I'm too drunk to deal with that. I'm not.
Fuck you, what's this Neil? I'm gonna kneel, shit!
Shit.
So what? We're supposed to what?
Don't listen to him.
Okay.
Can Helga like try and like force them into a kneel, like Helga or Fiona,
can certainly
Fifi and
try.
Sander, like in their
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Meeksis, I think you just gotta put your knee down on the ground.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Why,
Maybe he'll stop.
indeed?
Maybe he'll go away if we do that.
No, I feel like
Was
that's. I don't feel like that's a good thing to do.
Why is it not? I think it's fine.
do I need to roll to
I
make
think
them
so.
kneel?
I mean, if you want
tell
to,
you
so
what.
if you want to physically grab them and force them down, you would have to make a strength check to their opposing strength check. But you have to do it to each individual one, which at the point
Right.
after you do the first one, the other one to be aware.
Yeah. Well, I'm going for
Okay.
Xander first.
Sure. Oh, I see her coming. Like, okay, I'm going. But
Okay.
so, yeah, okay. But as I go to kneel, I start praying. I start to grab my holy symbol, and start praying to Zula for guidance and help. Goddess storms.
And I got an 18 for a strength check to try and put Firna on a knee.
Okay, composing opposite strength checks, please. 11.
Oh, I got an 11. But I also want to throw a punch.
At me?
Yes!
Okay, so roll to attack.
I'm angry, don't touch
Firna,
me!
roll to attack.
Don't touch me, I'm drunk. I love it.
Yep, everyone swapped personalities with Helga of don't touch me, and Helga's
the happy one.
Are you hitting me?
Yeah, am I just doing like an unarmed strike?
Yeah, unarmed strike.
Probably.
Nat one.
So I punch you and I punch one of the 3 of you that I see, and it's not the physical one.
I imagine I would imagine that
ground.
Firna is now kneeling in the opposite direction because she like would have turned to swing at Helga and just like momentum probably would have just carried her down.
We're just laying on the ground.
Yep.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have
For
to
the
be
DM.
answered right now? Oh, okay. I was like, Mixus?
How close is the guy how close is he rocking around us? Is he like
Well,
10
the
feet,
campfire would
5
roughly be
feet?
20 feet by 20 feet. I'm assuming you guys would be within 10 feet by 10 feet, so he'd constantly wrap around 10 feet around you.
Like
Oh,
direct
okay.
perimeter.
Yeah.
So how far is on the other side of him? Would that be 30 feet from us?
No, he's at the edge of the actual area that he enclosed on you.
Oh, okay.
So 20.
Okay.
So he's 20 feet from the campfire. You guys, I'd say, are not exactly on the fire. You'd be like 5 feet in. So depending on your distance, you'd either be 10 or 15 feet away from him, depending on where he is in the ring.
Okay. Hold on,
Mixus,
what were you
please,
doing?
whatever you're thinking, please don't.
Nope, don't touch me. And I face step out 30 feet out of the circle.
Okay, so you face step out
So
of the
you know
circle.
about.
As
Shit.
all of a sudden everybody notices
Don't
that
touch
she
me.
just drunk phases right out of the circle.
Don't touch me. Hi, big dude. Hi, big
Mix
dude.
us
Look
to
at me.
the
I'm
back
over here. I'm right here. I'm
Does
out of your
anything
circle.
happen as I'm praying?
Give me a religion check.
We're all gonna die.
Everybody make your backup character.
We're all no. If we all die together, we just need to come back as the ghosts of our
13.
characters.
Yeah, there we go.
13.
Yep.
You pray. How much time do you want to take to pray?
As soon as Helga was trying to get me to kneel, I started praying and gripping my holy symbol and praying too.
Okay.
So probably a couple minutes.
I mean, it's gonna take some time to pray. If you want to try
Well, I
to
don't
give
know how
full
long is
commitment.
Mixus playing hide and seek with.
I just face stepped out.
He
of
doesn't-
the
he,
circle.
like,
I
first
assume
looks
that you'd be like face
confused.
stepping all around, like boop 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 boop.
He
boop.
first looks
No, are you
confused,
doing
but then
it
he
once?
just like almost
okay.
is not concerned. So he decides to just like go back and like look at the rest of the group.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't like this. What are you doing to my friends?
Ask 20 questions.
You said that
Yeah.
you don't speak primordial and infernal, right, Mixus?
Nope.
Okay.
So
You
I'm
can
yelling
hear him
at
like try to
whatever
talk to you,
languages I
but
do.
it's very gritty, and you don't understand it.
I don't know what he's saying. Translator, please.
Translator.
Translator.
I'm busy.
Okay.
Helga has
don't-
definitely kept a
doesn't-
shoulder on Fiona
Mama-
just to prevent her from trying to stand back up. Like, stay down.
Why?
Do
Why
you
are
speak?
you guys?
Sorry.
Fiona
Does Mama
does.
Fiona does?
Fear nah.
Fifi.
Speak infernal.
Yep.
So would Fiona be able to understand what he's trying to say to Mixus?
And you speak primordial or infernal?
Infernal, yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Xander's busy.
He like looks over at Mixus and just like, you're a confusing one, child. But you are not of this realm, therefore I have no dictation over you. So I don't care if you're here or not. And then looks back over at the others.
What did he say?
He doesn't care about you.
What?
Rude.
That is very rude.
As you laugh about it.
I'm a happy drunk.
What do you want?
Hurry up, or
who are
I'm going
you?
to have to use my
And what do you
ears.
want?
At first, you understand, and he kind of like puts his finger up. As you kind of like hear him like messing with his vocals a little bit, kind of playing with his Adam's apple. As he speaks in a very, very gritty common tongue. Stands up straight, kind of cracks his back as he was hunched before, as he tries to stand up as straight as possible. As he looks at all of you, moves closer to Helga. As he puts his face directly up against yours, as he looks directly at you. Payment. That is what I want.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, I mean, anybody who I mean, everybody hears it.
He's speaking
common.
common.
He's speaking common now.
Oh, okay.
It's a rough common, but it's common.
I
It's
mean,
like
we
broken
have
English.
some gold. Do you want some gold?
Pay the man, Helga. What are you doing?
Give him the damn money.
I don't think he wants.
Fucking Helga's
I don't
getting
think-
it.
I don't think he wants money. I feel like he's not one for money. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know
Just
who
ask.
he is.
Just ask.
What payment do you want? She like subconsciously like goes over to where he placed the handprint on her.
Like, please
And
let
is
me money,
like-
please let me money.
As he
Who are you?
looks back at you. You worship me every day. You know who I am.
I'm just gonna process both as a player and a character.
I know. I wrote this one down.
What do you want of me? Have you shown yourself to others of my home?
You got a lot of questions.
I do. I mean, can you blame me?
What kind of payment?
How do I repay you?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Service rendered. So on and so forth.
What?
That's-
A little bit of what?
I have a
little
lot of
bit
questions,
what?
and you have a habit of being vague. I don't know what you want.
I have no reason to be specific with you.
I just want to make sure that your payment is satisfactory. How do I know if it's satisfactory if I don't know what I'm supposed to do?
Give me a persuasion check. Telling a god what to do.
I mean, you know what? At this point, Helga's had a day, and
You're supposed to be laughing. You should be laughing during this whole time.
Well,
because you are a
she
happy drink.
well, I know, but she knows who this is, and it's just like instant, like, oh shit, like,
Well, you can't sober up that fast.
You wanna
have
bet?
to
I mean, this
be
is
still happy.
happy for
You're
Helga.
like kind of scared, but also a
Happy
little
for
giggly.
Helga.
yeah.
You're like, oh no.
If
Whoopsies.
Helga had a tail, it would be wagging, but she doesn't. 14.
14. He's going to immediately grab you like he grabbed Honora and immediately pick you up at the neck as he puts you right at his eye level. You know what my name is, and say it now.
Oh. He has a
Tahrur?
name?
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
What'd you call it?
Tahrur? Tahrur?
Make sure.
It's Taurur.
Yep.
So Tahrur?
Thor. It's like Thor without
God of the
H.
Hunt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew it was got a hunt. Yeah.
As he just kind of lets go a little bit, still holding you. See? Was that so hard? As he just drops you like he dropped Renora. Your clan prays to me all the time. Asking for favors and asking for... Well, some of them even try to make demands of me. At the bare minimum, I listened. So now payment is well past due, and I call upon you to pay it.
Sorry, excuse me, Mr. God, sir. All of us or just her? I'm gonna point at Helga.
He looks at you, kind of smells you. You're insequential to me.
Is that a good thing?
And he looks at Mixus all the way back. Depends.
Okay, you don't make any sense. It's been
I'm
a
just
while
gonna like
since
give
I
a
talked
thumbs
to a
up
god,
behind his
so
back, like
this
yes,
is
that's
kind
a
of
good
cool.
thing.
This is kind of cool. It's been a while since I talked to a god. But you can only do the things to the humans, because I'm not from here. I just dance around because I'm drunk.
Cause of
I love how Corey's frozen on the oh shit face.
Oh, am I? I have
You
my
were
phone
for a
charging
second.
below me.
As soon as I
Okay.
said that, you stopped. But it was
Love
just,
it.
it was
Okay.
so perfect.
Love it.
Your clan has been
So yeah.
asking many things of me for a long, long, long time. And whether I decided to actually help out in these tasks, the fact is I had to listen to your brothers, sisters, and other clan members of yours ponder on, and on about wants and needs and the hunt this and the hunt that. It's annoying.
Yeah, that does sound annoying.
Like I care if you're going to go out and need a little bit better to hunt down one deer. Like a god's going to come down to help you do that. But I assisted here, I assisted there. And now I come for payment. So, he stares at Helga again. What say you?
What? I mean, I would like to know what payment I still don't understand what payment you would want me to do for you. I mean, the clan's already going to be investigated by...
He immediately interrupts you and grabs you by the print that he puts you on, and he immediately yells at you. You think that this is a negotiation? As he starts burning the scar they left in you hotter, and it starts getting bigger on your skin until you got like a welt. As you immediately get a vision of a cradle somewhere in the mountain, like a tomb. As he immediately lets go, as you feel just a pain of where he left. Also, an ache in what feels like your soul.
He's got plenty of those going around today, so, you know...
He looks at you. I was going to be fair. Give you some time. But I'm not a patient one. And I don't like to be questioned. I gave you hints. But as you start feeling the pain in you again, you have 1 week. Get it done. As he immediately just burns in the flames and just embers away.
Wow.
I'm a like,
Can everyone else see that? Or is it just because I'm drunk?
no, I saw that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna like grab some cheese and just like kind of like go to where he was and like act like I'm offering cheese, like, you can't be mad about this. This is food. Like,
Charcuterie! Come on now!
Until it's like clear that he's not there anymore.
It's like, finally to myself, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
Did he leave, or is he still in his like dirt mound?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
Okay.
I just
Cool, because that's what I want.
Mixes comes.
I'm not gonna flail
goes to the
wildly
little,
again.
goes back to the like little like area where it's like probably scarred into the ground where he was like doing his circle and kind of like tiptoe next to it, be like, "Is it safe? Is it safe?"
I shove Helga off me, get up, look at the mound he was sitting on, and kick it.
Stupid mound.
Freaking mound.
Dirt. What's this dirt doing here?
Invisible people with their stupid stuff.
Helga,
Sure.
is this common for humans to
It's
like,
not for us.
wait for
Nope.
is this
For me.
It's not common?
I've never seen that. Have you? I'm gonna point to Xander and Fierna.
Nope.
I think this might just be a Helga
Yeah.
thing.
Did I get
Thanks,
any results
Renora.
from spending the time to pray, or
Have you seen this before? Like, I feel like
you didn't really
knew
get like
him.
like an actual conversation, but you got like. What'd you get any religion check again? Do you remember?
I got I think it was 13. I got
13.
Yes.
You just hear demon whispered in your head.
Okay. That's all I got. So yeah, seeing as he already left, I'm like, son of a biscuit. Man.
Xander, do you know
I don't
what's
know.
going on?
Some sort of demon of sorts. I don't know. He's gone now. He's a poopy head, and I don't care.
Perhaps we should all
It's
try.
a poopy head. Poopy head.
Poopy head.
I was gonna say, should we try and take a break before we talk about all of this, so that way we're not
break.
Me.
This is our break.
This
can
is
take
a
a
you
break.
How do
problem,
I-
it seems like. We need
How
to
do I
figure
know
out
what
why.
I say? How do I know what I say you're gonna remember in 20 minutes?
But why?
Because we're
But
awesome.
why do you pray to a demon?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
kind of
weird.
weird.
Yeah. I mean, I prayed to
mean,
a storm god. Prayed to a
It's been
demon.
a really long. It's been a really long time. I don't know if I've ever seen a demon. I think that was my first demon. Yay!
Cool.
I mean, it's
Wait,
probably
what god
many
do
of our
you
first
pray
demons.
to, Xander?
Zula, god of storms.
Ooh.
Joe is just living this up. I just see that little DM
Demons,
smirk.
we got storms. It's
Yes,
your
the
fault
boom.
he came here. And I poke Helga.
Yeah.
Helga's gonna poke her back.
Yeah.
Shiver.
Wait, you're supposed to
Can
be
I
a
push her
happy
back?
drunk.
Fight!
You're
Fight!
supposed to have a drunk. You're a happy drunk.
Whoa,
Helga's smiling while
whoa.
doing this, so
But
she is
you're a
happy.
happy drunk.
So is Fierna.
You're like
Is there any
fighting,
cheese?
but
If
it's
there's
like
any
full
cheese left,
force.
I'll just
It's
start
like one
throwing
of these,
cheese
like,
at both of them. Go, stop fighting. I'll just throw cheese.
You're wasting the food, and she goes to pick up the pieces that Xander threw and just starts eating it.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
waste the
there's
food.
There's my food. I go grab my
We dissolve into chaos as soon as he leaves. I love it.
He's gonna come back
Okay.
and be like, "Now!"
Like, what the fuck, guys? Like,
God damn it.
I knew I
Only
shouldn't
for
have
5
come to
seconds.
her.
5 seconds.
I shouldn't have come to see her.
And then Minxus just sits down cross-legged next to where the food is and just starts like playing with the dirt and the ground and be like do 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 do.
God.
Fair enough.
To answer your
This sounds-
questions, no.
Yeah.
I don't. At least I didn't think of him as a demon. And I didn't think that what we were asking for was a lot, but I guess when there's so many of us asking the same time, I mean, we needed help surviving. We lived on, I mean, Xander saw it. We, don't really, mingle with civilized folk, as some would say, and, ate what we could kill and make our own stuff. And I thought we were doing the right thing when we were praising him. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know, like, really what to make of all this, because the only other time I saw him was in the forest when I found he told me to kill the witch, or he pointed, I should say, he more pointed to the house that the witch and the children were in, and all he kept telling me was to kill and destroy, and that I tried asking him and for more specifics, and he just wouldn't give. And then he placed this mark on me that I don't know what it is, but I kind of was hoping my life's work of praying to, or at least worshiping someone, would be a little bit nicer.
Wait, so wait, you've been praying to a demon all this time?
Well, I didn't know he was a demon.
Sucks.
Can I inside check that?
Sure.
Wait,
See if
so
she
do
knew
you
it
guys
actually was,
do you guys not
she's
have
been-
like a religious person? Like, I don't know what you call them. What do you call them in this in this?
Hey,
Shamaman. Shamamama.
Shamamama? What's a shamamama?
Renora's trying to say shaman, but she's too drunk, so she's just making nonsense.
Or
Shamalama ding dong.
Yeah, right.
Or do you not have don't you have like some kind of holy people or whatever that could have vetted this out a little?
We do. They created him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I grew
Their
up.
leaders did that.
I grew up praying to him. My mother and father prayed to him. That's all we knew. That's all I knew.
oh. So
Also, I don't know what
like,
Xander got on his check, but
18.
I mean, she doesn't believe that he's a demon.
So you're telling me he fooled a whole tribe of people?
That sounds like something a demon would do.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I'm
tricky.
sorry, Hulka. And I go over and give her a hug and be
Just
like,
get a little
just
drunk
her
hug.
leg, this tiny
Yeah.
little, like, probably like her kneecap or whatever. And
So,
be like,
like-
I'm so sorry that your god is a demon. I'm sorry.
Demons.
She's just gonna press on the the mark that he left on her. Like, I don't know what any of this means, and I don't know. He showed me a vision of a cradle in a mountain, and
A cradle in a mountain.
Oh, the big mountain at the top of
The
the
big mountain.
island?
That's a good question. I would love to ask him, but he doesn't like you saw. He doesn't do.
Why does he do that? Who does that? Who's like,
Here, you know
I'm
what?
gonna give you a
next time
mission, but like, I'm not gonna tell you what
Demons.
it's about.
Next time you ask him.
No, I'm so good on that. I'm
I'm still really sorry. Your god is a demon. Are you okay? And I start trying to pet you. Be like, are you okay?
Pet her. Pet her leg.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I'm drunk. Meanwhile,
Helga's-
I'm giggling like every 2 seconds, anyways.
Helga's also standing, and Mixus is short. So yeah.
Yes, I'm 4 feet. That's all
Yeah.
the height I am. I'm short.
So-
1 minute, and Renora's gonna pull out some paper and write down cradle mountain, and then like question marks, and be like for later. Like
Helga's gonna steal the paper and the like whatever utensil, and she's gonna redraw that symbol that he first showed her, where it was like the S's with the lines or whatever.
Smart, yeah.
And just ask, like, does this mean anything to you? He showed me this in the forest before the, stuff happened with the witch. I don't know what it means, and he won't tell me what it means, but then he gets mad when I don't do what he wants. And if he would tell me what he wants, like...
I feel like it'd be a lot easier, right?
Me.
I don't know what that symbol is, and I'm seeing 2 of it anyways, so...
Which is why I'm thinking we should, like, not be doing this.
But that's why this is for later.
Maybe, Xander, you seem to know stuff, so you seem to know stuff. Maybe, do you know what the symbol looks like?
And write it down. I'm going to hand you the writing utensil and the paper, and then just go back to my bottle, because we've had a night, and I feel like we're just going to go to bed after this. So,
would Xander recognize anything?
Specifically,
what is the symbol?
About the symbol?
Yeah.
And what was this? I'm sorry. What was the symbol that was drawn out?
He drew in the dirt when it was him and Xander for the first time. It was like an S, and it had some like parallel lines, I think.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, the symbol doesn't really relate to anything. It looks like it's actually not a symbol. It looks like it was actually a map.
Oh.
Right up.
He's trying to draw.
It's some squiggles. It could be anything. It could be this. It could be that. It could be
You sound just like him. Not really sure of what's.
No, I don't. I don't know. I'm not really.
Nobody knows anything.
Here.
That's
Well,
the heck
we
with
just
it.
found out that you've been praying to a demon. Which
That is exactly. I thought he was
bad.
cool. Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you
And I would
okay?
love-
Do you need to process this a little bit? Do you
I
need
would
to
love
sit
to go
down?
home and ask some questions, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go home. And we
Oh my god, we get it. You can't go home. Must be nice having a home to go to. Fuck.
Right?
Where?
This is over
Exactly.
her. All this is
You
over
don't have
her.
a home? Wait a second. You don't have a home?
What? Who said that? And then I'm just
talking
gonna
to
keep
you.
drinking and be like,
That's not so uncommon. And I have a drink to you. And
drink to you. Cheers.
Wait, but I have a home. It's in the Wandering
Helga's
Greens.
gonna shrug and say, "I don't have a home either now." Hey, like
Well, you guys can all come stay in my home. I
Love
mean, we
that.
can
You're
might have to make it a little. We might have to make it a little bit bigger. There's not. It's not that big.
Nobody
But-
sleeps in my spot, though.
Okay.
No.
Mine.
No.
I'm
Who
gonna
wants to
rub
sleep there
up
anyway?
All in it, Fifi. All up in it.
And I can give you guys some tea and I don't have alcohol, but I have tea.
That's okay. Hey, makes
Bring
us.
our own.
Hey, makes us.
Yeah.
Hey, makes us. You're
Yeah.
so fucking nice. You're too pure for this world. I'm gonna get like uncomfortably close. Be like, why? Why are
Okay,
you
that's
so
really
nice?
close. I don't know. I just
Xander's
want
a little
to have
over
fun.
this and starts playing his lute. Yeah, he starts
You're
playing
like,
his lute.
"Oh,
It's
God."
like,
No one wants to hear your music.
I love my music.
We're having a
I
moment.
love my music. Did you see that back there?
Read the room,
Yeah, that
Xander.
was so cool.
Read the
That was
room,
so
damn
cool.
it.
It was so cool. It was so cool. Oh, that
It
reminds me.
was.
We got monies. We
We
got
did.
monies.
When?
What?
Yeah. From I picked it up. There's 20 gold.
Oh.
So how much is that between everybody?
That'd be 4
I'd
gold
imagine that-
apiece.
I'd imagine that
Okay.
Mixus goes like with 1 gold, and to each person is like, and 1 for you,
What?
and 1 for
And
you,
one for
and 1 for
you.
you.
And
Until
one
they're
for
gone.
you,
And then
one
like
for you.
And then like a typewriter, zing, and one for you, and one for
And one for you. And one
Everybody
for
would get
you.
3 gold and there'd be 2 left over.
Well,
Oh wait, there's only
well,
5 of us, not 6 of us. Hold
yes.
on. It would be 4 apiece.
Okay.
You're saying double of
man.
someone, aren't you?
I counted Joe as a player. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Tribute to
done.
the DM.
And, okay.
Oh.
And there was some silver, but I like silver, so I'm keeping the silver.
Wow, I worked so hard for that money. That's okay.
I work
You picked it
hard
up.
for
Sorry.
the money.
I like silver. I like shiny things.
I do
And
as well.
silver is shiny.
Shiny things are the best.
Birna's like cradling her bottle and slowly starting to pass out.
I guess we're making camp here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is.
Well, I'll
this is gonna
play
be our
my
camp now.
loot till I pass out.
Wait, wait. And I'm just gonna start because you got really close to my face before.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna just start talking in all the languages I know until until maybe one of them works.
It's like a radio. You try to find the frequency. That
Deal.
Because I
I know
know
Common, Orc, and Thieves Camp, but I don't think Thieves Camp is a spoken language.
No.
It's
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not.
then yeah.
I just I just cycle through them and then I get to Orc and I'm like, so you don't have a home?
No, but I don't want to talk about it because it makes me real sad, and I don't like being sad.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to make you sad, and I just give you a hug.
Okay, and I will like stifle back tears because I'm so drunk. You're so nice.
You're so nice.
you're really great.
You're like,
So everybody who was
You're my
angry
best
drunk,
friend.
So sad, baby.
honestly.
everybody who was angry drunk is becoming like nice drunk because they're starting to sober up a little.
It's either going like this or it's going like that.
So Xander, I gave you that piece of paper with that stuff written on it. Did you end up writing anything on it, or were you just like hanging on to it? Did you ever give it back to me?
I don't understand any of it. I'm sorry. It's maybe it's the booze. I just don't recognize any of it.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I have it in the morning,
That's
so I'm not like that paper.
I'm
like
a
it's gone.
traveler
I don't
of
know.
Traveling, and I know of many
So-
things. I am magnificent, but I don't know where this came from.
Okay. All right.
So Holga, you said you still needed to find a bird. Do you want us to talk to the birds and see if someone will send a message for you?
All of this was over rubber.
I'm gonna be shouting out for birds. Bird!
Bird,
No.
Stupid
Bird, bird,
Out
bird.
here.
Bird. Bird is the word.
I'm gonna
Bird.
attempt to use my
There you go. Speak to that.
my speak with animals.
Let's see if she knows any better than you.
Okay.
Scream that at Helga.
Drunkenly just shouting bird, and then eventually a bird will come.
What is it like Bambi, where he's just like bird?
Yes.
Bird.
What do I roll for that?
To look for
Animal
Yeah.
handling? Or
Speak
For-
with animals.
for speak with animals. Yeah, animal handling.
Animal handling. Okay. All right, Burb. Let's go. 5, 6.
Bird,
Yes.
bird,
Bird.
bird.
I'm dying over here.
don't die.
Bird.
How about I can
Your
do it.
feathered
I
butt
can do
down
it.
here.
I can do it. I can do it. Hello, little birdie. Come here, please. Because remember, I can do it at will.
Yep.
So,
Okay,
do we
so
hear any birds?
there currently is no birds in the area.
Oh,
Oh, sad.
In
I
fact,
tried
the
to-
wildlife is currently missing in your current vicinity.
oh.
Oh. Oh.
Did we scare all did the demon scare all the birds?
It's probably
mean,
the demon.
Damn.
Would you settle for a squirrel or a rabbit?
Squirrels are so fast. I mean, you just say I mean.
Yeah, like I feel like those are more easy prey to get
So
hunted.
is a bird. So is a bird.
Yeah,
We
but
have no birds. You
I
can.
mean-
No.
We'll take what we can get.
What if we found a bird in the morning?
Oh, I guess we
Sounds
could
good.
do that. We could do that.
Well,
Or I could call
The
the
early
Crack
bird
of
gets the
dawn.
worm.
We'll be like, we got some wormies.
I'm more worried that a random bird that we find in the forest is gonna get lost and not know where. Like,
Yeah, but like these,
Do you not?
they
do you
can
not
talk to
understand
like the.
I was gonna say, don't you understand that birds migrate? They know where they're going.
And like they can talk to the animals.
I mean, so can I. They just don't
Bird.
listen to me except the wolves.
Well, yeah, I
Maybe
wouldn't listen to you
because
either.
yell at them.
Yeah.
They're yelly.
Well, I'm sorry if I go around the forest doing bird, hey bird, birdie. I don't
No,
think they're gonna
that's
respond either.
That's not how you say it. You go, hello, bird. Come
We
here,
say,
little
bird,
bird.
get down here.
I have a question for you.
That's how Helga did it last time, actually. She screamed like that. She screamed really loud.
Bird. Just into the sky.
Or I could talk
But
to
it's
one of the
okay.
trees
You both
and
did
see
great.
if the trees could get a message.
My yells are quite potent.
What
Two
if the
birds.
trees did it?
I don't think
Can you
my
mean to
clan
talk
can
to the
understand.
trees?
If we talk to the trees,
with that
no, I don't think
attitude.
anyone in my clan will be able to understand the trees, is the problem.
Oh,
I need something
Oh.
delivered directly to a specific person. And now,
Oh.
given everything that's going on, I don't even know if I could fit it in one letter. Like,
oh.
I have so many
So
questions.
2 birds.
Two
I
birds,
have
one
so
stone.
many questions, and I have no idea what is happening and why it is happening.
Okay, I think it's time to take a time out and take a rest. Maybe you'll feel better in the morning.
Yeah, figure out what you want to say. And then in the morning, you can like make it a good letter. Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. Just like that.
I like that idea. She's smart.
Thank you. As I like polish off one of the
You might wanna
bottles.
get that
I
in
don't
writing.
care which.
Get that in
I
writing.
don't need it.
No, but I do.
if there's something left in the bottle, I'd like to drink some more too.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
There's two
need
of them, so.
anymore.
I am
I don't-
passing out.
Yeah, she's passed out, so we got
I don't need anymore. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
no
you two can finish off the bottles.
done.
Okay, I will just watch you. Hey, do we need to take?
Well, that's
Mm.
creepy.
Just gonna watch you.
Why?
Take
Live
like
vicariously through you.
watches.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I meant.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
can. I'm not going to bed anytime soon.
Oh man, you have the courage of a hero. You are the hero, the MVP.
You.
Would
I'll do
Would
first
you-
watch.
I was gonna say, would we know like if we weren't to take a rest, like would we have any like hangovers from the alcohol? Like, is it that like trash drunk or
No, it's not that bad.
okay?
Oh, okay.
Not trash truck.
Because I was gonna say Helga's okay with the short rest, so
I just assumed that we would be doing a long rest
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
because
fine
it
with
seems like
whatever.
we're just gonna spend the night here.
yeah, I don't think we're.
Then we got 6 days
Strong
to
enough.
figure out what whoever is.
Yeah, but that's fine. We can just go like
Who am
Do-
I?
big
Who
sleep.
am I?
and then figure it
How
out.
Who am I?
would there be some
Well,
kind of check to do to know how far or how long it would take us to get from where we are to that mountain? Because we're on the opposite side of the.
It'd be your most favorite check. Survival.
Yeah, I know it's
Yes.
great.
Woohoo.
Goes
No
real
one comes
well.
up, but when it does,
Also-
you better be good at it.
Also, I I don't need to sleep. I just need to meditate for about 4 hours. And then
Oh. Cool.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, I'll give you specifics. It could be a couple hours. It could be a couple weeks. Somewhere in there.
At this rate, it might be a couple of weeks.
You
I
know,
wanna
you sound
try.
just like my
Possibly.
demon lord, apparently. Like, I kinda could. Like,
I don't know. Who knows?
My
if it's even
demon
out?
lord and savior!
Saving him out.
I mean,
That's
you know
a-
what? You be right. Like, fuck, I don't know.
What did you get for your check, Helga?
On survival?
Yeah.
4.
Hey, I got a 10. Is that any better?
for
I know
for a
anything
survival
closer?
check, are you proficient in survival?
I am not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm proficient in survival.
Yeah, but
I
we already
am.
knew that, but apparently proficient does not mean you succeed.
It doesn't mean a thing.
I know,
Do
but
you need me to do a check? I'm proficient.
Okay, you can do a check too. We'll count yours as well as Renora's.
Okay. 12.
Okay, between Renora and Mixus, you're able to figure out that at walking speed, no assistance, no running, no dashing, it'd probably take you 10 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, okay.
that's assuming
Yeah,
we
we
don't
got
get
time.
distracted.
We
That's
sleep
assuming
tonight
we don't get
and
distracted.
Send out your bird in the morning, and then we'll boop, 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 all the way up to
Yes,
the mountain.
yes, just like that.
Boop, 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 the entire way.
That's great.
Gonna make a bop,
Boopity bop.
boopity bop up the mountain.
Okay, so I'll take first watch with Mixus. I'm
I'm
assuming
already snoring.
you're already done.
All right, so Renora and Mixus is on first watch.
Yeah.
Helga is sleeping with her axe. She is just cuddling her axe.
So by the time
Yeah.
by the time this is going on, when you guys go to sleep, it's roughly about
Noon.
it's just before dusk. The Mixus and Renora give me perception checks.
Ooh, are they at disadvantage still?
No, the alcohol's kind of mostly ward off of its magical effects.
Okay.
8.
21.
Okay. As the night, or as the later afternoon, going on night, kind of moves through, as darkness starts to come in, you start to notice the sounds of animals returning. Whether it was Tor being there, or some other thing in play, it's almost as if they went into like a temporary hibernation and now they're coming out.
Makes sense.
You
Is
notice
there fireflies?
yes.
Oh, I'm gonna play with the fireflies.
Okay. You also notice that because you're not too far from town, that at this point the rioting has at least temporarily stopped. It's very, very quiet.
It seems like the people who were doing the, mess in the town either have all been thrown in jail or are taking a rest.
I'm gonna guess that they're just sleepy.
Okay.
I'm sure that riding's gotta take a lot out of them. I know I get tired after a good riot.
Oh, don't we all?
After a good ride. I don't think I know what that term is. Okay.
Okay.
But other than that, it's a peaceful guard duty.
Cool.
Anything that you want to do during your time?
So where did you come from?
I came from a nice little place off over the ocean.
Oh, so still in this area, like this.
Yeah,
I guess.
this area, my mom was from Feywild.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Is that where
Smile.
you're from?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
it's
God.
really big. It's really big, so it depends on where they were from, and it's very large. But yeah, that's where I'm from.
That's so cool. Do you like it?
Huh?
Why are you
Yeah.
here?
I follow some people
Oh,
into this realm, and I thought it would be fun. And for a while, they were boring. They were very boring for a while. But then, so I came to this island, and then I found the Wild Greens, which the Wild Greens is more like home. And then I made friends with a dragon.
that's awesome. That's a
Yeah,
lot
and
nicer than my story.
oh no, what
Nah.
happened?
Nah. And I'm just gonna see if there's any liquor left in any of the bottles.
I can understand if you don't want to talk about it. Makes sense. It happens. We all have
Yeah.
like things, you know. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I've been all over the place in this place. So, yeah. Not just this island. I've been to other places.
Ooh.
Because I was following people around for a while. And, I mean, like I told you, they got boring. And so that's why I still followed them.
Who are the people you're following around?
Well, they were all dressed in fancy armor, and they were going to all of the kingdoms, and they were talking to people. Some of it was really boring. There was this nice little green like creature, I think a little bit bigger than me, and they would leave me snacks. And they would just, it was funny because I would play tricks on them because, they kept trying to show that, like, I was following them, and I would hide, and then their friends would be like, "Oh, you're just seeing things." It was really funny. But they would leave me snacks, and they were green like me. They had long ears like me, but they were a little bit bigger. They're a little taller. So I don't know. It took me a while to realize that humans come in different forms here. So yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny that you think of us all as humans.
Oh,
Some of us, even when we look a lot like humans, will never be accepted as humans.
But why?
That's just
mean.
how humans are sometimes.
Wait, so you mean like because your skin is a little bit different color, and I start pointing to all of the people and their skin's all a little bit different. That's not just different features of humans. Those are actually like there's bigger differences.
Yeah, I'm actually half orc and half halfling, so I'm a half orc. Get it?
Half orc.
That's funny. That's really funny. So that's why you said that your mom's from the Feywilds, huh?
Yeah.
I was wondering because your tusks aren't that big. But
They're
you
not.
understood what?
No. There
you-
was a little bit where I did try to like him down to like blend in better, but then,
Why?
well,
Why is it
because
so
like I said,
pretty?
humans don't really like it when you're
Well,
so.
that's rude.
But you
They
can't
should
really
just get
hide
over
this
it.
green skin, so whatever.
Right. I know the feeling. But I can change my skin. But I can't
Ooh,
change
can
it to.
you? Can I see? Can I see?
Sure.
You don't
And
have
it's
to.
like
But
I just tried to like it's tied to how I feel. So right now I'm happy.
oh,
So
I don't want to make you upset.
wait,
or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll see it eventually. It's very noticeable. But yeah, they're tied
What?
to. They look. What?
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I was just gonna say that I like right now. I'm a summary because I'm happy, and I can change colors and I look different depending and like seasons. I guess you would call them seasons. Yeah, and they're tied to how I feel.
Ooh. So if you feel like mad,
Then I look
what season
orange
is
and
that?
folly, like
Ah.
autumny.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What about sad?
Sad as winter.
Do you have a juice? Spring?
Spring is just like joyful. Not happy, but just, joyful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Content kind of style. And sometimes I'll do it by will. It depends on, when I was getting food for Henry, I changed myself to look like my spring form because it kind of matches the cherry blossoms around there. And sometimes because people around here don't really know what I am, so sometimes they just think I think they think I'm like a sprite, like
I can see
an
that.
actual like a nymph or something. Yeah. Which
Yeah.
those are funny because they don't ever come into this realm. They only stay in the Fey realm. They would never and they never leave their trees. They love their trees. But anyways, and so I did that because then I could act like I can sometimes play jokes on humans.
Ooh, that's fun. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to watch this sometime. I love jokes. They're so
Yeah.
fun.
Well, you seem like you like to do a lot of cool stuff. So, and I'm just here for an adventure. So, except you do realize you're going to have to apologize to the dragon, because that wasn't nice.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I know that.
I'll vouch for you, but the dragon, I mean, yeah, he didn't like that. That's not good.
Do you think he's gonna be big mad,
Big mad.
Big.
or just
It
like?
depends. It depends on how bad his foot was. Like, cause he hurt his foot. You guys hurt
Oh,
his foot
no.
really bad. So it'll take some time to heal. But yeah. And like
Okay.
people don't realize that, dragons have feelings.
I didn't
Just
know
like
that.
just like anything else, like the trees, the birds, all of them have feelings, and I guess people just think they're like these big creatures that aren't very like don't have feelings or don't talk or don't have like I guess intelligence is how the word you would call it, intelligence. But they do. They have full-on cultures and everything. Even the trees have cultures. But people just think that, they're just, man, it's a tree.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. People will be wild sometimes.
People be
But it's
wild.
interesting. It's interesting to. It's interesting to think that why can't we just accept everybody and be and have fun and have an event.
Oh,
Why can't we
that
all
would
get
be
along?
ideal, wouldn't it?
Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends?
Right?
I just like to imagine that it like fades out while that song plays.
Hell yeah.
I mean, because at first, you were at the one side and you were fighting against us, but now you're our friend. So,
Look at that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really know
mean-
how you know, Fee. I guess, is that what we're calling her now? Fee, I guess. Yeah.
Fee.
That's what Helga's calling her.
Mouthy.
You do what you want.
I mean, I saw her, and I mean, she, the first time I'd heard it, she did something kind of, well, it was kind of funny, but yeah, there was a person she was with, and she sliced his throat right open.
It was supposed to be a secret.
Whoopsies.
Mixus doesn't care.
I know.
But so I know she's powerful and she can do stuff, but she's been good. She's been a good friend. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. All honesty, me and Fee became friends during this whole jail experience.
Oh,
I owe her a favor. Don't tell the
That's fine.
others.
that's okay.
Helga will get big mad. She seems to get real mad real easy.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I've seen other people of her tribe come into the wild greens. It's funny because they they say they like track and everything, and and they always end up going the wrong direction, and it's fun.
That is funny.
So, but yeah, kind of. It's kind of. But like, did you have any plans for being here? I mean, I know we're now like doing all these things, but I mean, I'm here for an adventure. But I mean, I'm just kind of tagging
No,
along.
I mean, I don't know. I've just been kind of doing whatever I want for a while now. I joined up a group because, like, they follow the same teachings that my parents gave me when they were alive. But, like, they want all these rules, and I'm not about that. So I came here and I fulfilled one of their missions. Cool. But then I was supposed to report back in, and I just
That
wasn't
sounds
feeling
boring.
it. It was. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I'm gonna find something better, and I found you guys. So like, here we are.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you been in the Wandering Greens yet?
I went once.
Okay.
I was following a group,
Oh.
and they were going after some treasure, and I was gonna take their treasure, but then they
I
got
see.
fucked up by
Oh.
these two like they found the creature, and then these two other creatures came in and just like ruined their day, like slaughtered the whole crew. It was wild.
What
Wait,
kind of creature was it?
hold on.
Huh.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it looked a lot like you and Bierna?
Oh, do you mean the?
Does that sound familiar to you guys?
Are you talking about the crystal fae creature?
Is that what that was? I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
I was just like, oh, they about to get some treasure, and then no. And I was like,
I know.
I'm out of
That
here.
was so strange. They did not understand that they needed to stay there, and then like the fae can't go home yet. So
Oh no.
they need. Yeah. They're protecting their babies. They haven't hatched yet, so they can't go home yet.
Do they even have treasure?
No, I don't think. I don't guess. Well, I guess.
They seem like a
Wait.
bunch of idiots anyway.
Wait. What do you consider treasure?
Like valuables, like gold or platinum, or like jewels, or like
Oh, I see.
stuff that costs
Cash
a lot of
money.
money. Cash
So
money,
may-
baby.
So maybe they thought if they killed the creature, they would get the crystals.
Is that how that works, though?
Well, not really. Crystals don't really. I mean, I don't know in this realm if they mean anything, but it's just pieces of their body. So why would you want to carry around their body?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, they don't do anything. They're just pieces of the like when they were hitting them and their wings started to like break and stuff and like the shards were coming off, but they're just pieces of like, rock and body pieces, I guess, if you would think. I guess maybe people in this realm think those are valuable. That'd be weird. I
Maybe.
hope no one tries to take my body parts.
I mean, if that is the case, then they'll probably try to come back for your friend at some point because I don't know, man. They think that like rocks, they think that like carbon, like the rock, like the stuff in the ground when it's like under extreme pressure, it gets like this clear. They think that's like super valuable. And they call it a diamond. But it's like it's just carbon. Like
It's just a rock.
it's just a rock. It's just a really pressurized rock. And they're like, oh my god, it's a diamond. Like, okay.
Wait,
So like people go buck wild over rocks here. But like the right rocks. The pretty rocks.
I should have known that. I mean, I have a lot of rocks. Where did I put those?
Oh. Well,
yeah. I just give them out. I mean, I gave some sea rocks to, a friend, and I gave some rocks to the dragon, and I gave some rocks to, other creatures I've seen over the time. I didn't know they were something that was like I should be holding on to.
Sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. It's hard to tell. If it is a shiny rock, then usually hang on to it.
Oh, oops.
Well, for future.
Yeah.
If you ever come across more shiny rocks, but
it's not hard to find them.
True. Which makes you wonder why people get so upset, like, about them, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it'll be hard for them to find the one creature. I mean, it looked like it was their eggs were close to hatching, so then they'll go home and they'll take the babies with them.
Okay. Cool.
So wait, you were watching us fight those people all that
time? Watch.
Yeah.
Oh. But why didn't you help?
I didn't know what was happening.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean,
so I didn't want to make the mistake I did when I hit the dragon and just like joined the side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Moment of clarity followed by moment of foolishness.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm gonna play with the fireflies now.
Do you think I'm gonna finish off what's left on this charcuterie board?
Okay.
What little scraps on my mom?
The crumbs.
All the crumbs like dumping into my mouth.
Yep.
So as you go play with fireflies and you finish off charcuterie board, over that amount of time, nothing else really happens much. We get it to about midnight-ish when everybody wakes up from a long rest. For those of you taking a sleep, you can click on the long rest button.
I just have to meditate for 4 hours.
Okay.
I need to take a long rest.
Okay. So, as for Nora takes a long rest, Mixus goes on the 4-hour meditation. The rest of you are on watch. Anything the 4 of you would like, or the 3 of you would like to do on your watch?
I don't know how to tap that.
Cool.
I know we talked so long. I'm so sorry, guys,
That's
but I
fine.
enjoyed it.
It's fine.
If that's any consolation.
That's what D&D is
I
about.
had a great time.
Nothing really happens during that. By the time 4 hours pass, Mixus, you are done with your meditation.
I can take my I can click the long rest.
Another 4 hours pass.
I was gonna say Helga's just up against, like, sitting up against the tree, just kind of like trying to process, like, maybe like the last like I don't know, when did Xander wander into her camp? Like maybe like how long has it been? Like a week?
72
Oh
hours.
no, not that long ago. It's been like 3 days.
Cool. She's trying to process the last 3 days and just what the hell is going on.
Okay. So, it comes up to dawn. As Renora, you can click your long rest button. As everybody has been rested, rejuvenated, the effects of the alcohol wear off. As we head into a fresh new day. Helga,
That's
you notice a sharp pain as the sun hits your skin. Everybody else sees that when the sun hits the skin, the marking that was left from the demon is now black. And it is
Oh,
Get
that's
that
good.
checked out.
it is more of a scar now than a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
As you feel as if he is still pressing his lava heated hand against your skin. As you constantly hear 1 week in your head. And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Dun dun dun.
Bum, bum.
1 week.
1 week. What?
I am so glad that I did not over prep up this session, because I'd be super disappointed if I like made a bunch of maps for this session. We're like, fuck, we're talking this whole time. We're going to go to a bar? God damn it.
yeah.
Oh, no.
We kind of six through it. We're like,
1 week
hey,
till
we're going over here.
1 week till what? Who knows?
Hey,
No one does. I for damn sure don't.
All because of a bird.
I thought my god was nice. He says lawful, or what is it in the freaking
lawful good?
picture?
Yeah.
You believe he's lawful
Neutral
good.
good.
You thought he was. Or neutral good. You thought he
Dun
was.
dun dun. What a twist.
Oh my god.
Hey man, I'm going off the DM's notes here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, everybody thought he was.
These are notes that the normal society would know.
What
So.
a twist.
Okay. So thank you for everybody for watching.
Thank you.
And please don't forget to check out the Trevor Project. Every little bit goes to a good cause. It's a big help. We'll be continuing going it all the way to the end of the year, with the last day being New Year's Eve. Our goal is 1,000. We've already gotten some, so we're doing pretty good so far. But again, every little bit helps. Again, if you need information about it, head over to Streamlabs, where I did them for Manny, and there is actually a link that explains more information about the Trevor Project. Other than that, next session will be Tuesday for Campaign 1.5, and then the following Wednesday for a sequel to this session. So, check in for those, and everybody have a nice weekend. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.